There we go. All right. Hi, everybody. We are once again live, coming to you live. No, it's enough of that. We're playing some D&D, again, following the ongoing story of the Dawnforged company, who recently took down Yeenoghu, the butcher, beast. The beast of butchery? Yeah, just totally it up. They blasted down his entire army of gnolls, which he was going to eat to heal himself along with his vampire minions, but without a reliable food source, that healing went out the window and changed the tide of the battle pretty significantly. But yeah, Yeenoghu did not have a good time. Let's see, what's his freaking nickname? The Beast of Butchery. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, so they defeated him, the mayor, they lopped the mayor's head off, both of their bodies, kind of dissolving into nothingness in front of everybody, and the light from the prismatic breath of the collected dragons inside of Bloodscale's head. And hilarious just lightning bolts and things to just en masse delete gnolls. Yeah, it was a gnoll massacre. But they unfortunately lost quite a bit of orcs in the process. It sounded kind of like that when they're getting electrocuted as a gnoll.
Like, did we start yet? Have we started?
We have started. And they find themselves in this now super quiet, still lit streets of Vernder. The remaining orcs all kind of coming and filling in around them. The barricades continue to burn, made of most of the wood that was left in the city, and shattered pots, shattered glass, making them unable to be climbed over. And yeah, you guys they all start to gather around you along with Birak and Ursoth. What would you like to do?
I'll go back to the temple and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that seems good.
We are with
No
you.
time to waste.
So
Should have the other orcs that were on the towers on the other side meeting us there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and you guys make your way down the street, and you have your cadre of orcs with you. Excuse me.
How far away is? How many minutes does it take us to get there?
Let's see. It's about what is it? Probably about like a 15-minute walk.
Can I inspire everybody while we're walking? Tell them what a great job we did, how hype up Bloodscale, how fucking awesome that was.
Hell yeah, yeah. Go ahead and trigger your inspiring leader feat. Everybody mark. I believe it's how much HP now? It's getting ridiculous.
Oh wow, sorry.
It's like charisma modifier plus level or something crazy.
Something like that.
I'm also gonna take my dragons back.
Perfect. Okay, you
I
recollect.
can't be a dragon while I'm a dragon.
That's correct. Yeah.
No, I will wait because she has to transform to put her staff down anyways.
That's true. All right, so yeah, equal to your level 18 plus your charisma modifier of 6, so 24 HP temporary for everybody.
Holy sh! Is it temporary or?
Yes.
Yeah, temporary HP.
What does that mean?
That just means
For how long?
it once it's gone, it's gone. Like you can't heal
Okay,
it,
great.
and it lasts until your next long rest.
The
Perfect. I just
24
wanted
or
to make-
25?
24.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not all
It is
So-
not bad.
Does that? That's not.
It's not here.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I was like, well, yeah, it hits that first, and then it gets to.
Then
the
it gets to your
19 hit
regular.
points I have left.
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't worry, we're leaving soon, bud.
Yeah, you got Zarak is in
I hype up the amount of damage you took with Len surviving. Definitely, that's definitely a big part of the conversation. Oh my god.
And it's funny looking at Zarak, like he's quite beat up and he has cuts everywhere, but his clothes, due to your guys' blessing, are pristine.
And the fact that they are glamored on top of that.
Just
Look, it looks great. And behind the glamour, it's got cuts and stuff.
just in case, I'm gonna do a bunch of first level cure wounds on Zarak.
Perfect. Go ahead and mark him down and let him know how much.
So each of these will be +3.
Plus 3.
Yes, sir.
Healed a very similar amount.
Perfect. Okay, and
And then are you still
you,
hurting
my
pretty
friend.
bad?
Did we heal? Did we both
Less
heal
than
from
before.
26?
Oh, the secret baby.
Okay.
Just fading in and out of existence.
they're everywhere.
She's very amused.
At least she's happy.
At least
Go
it's
away.
happy.
Go away. Read some books.
Go away! Go away! Read some books, huh?
What is this from?
What is what from?
Go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing is
Hey.
Nacho Libre.
Yeah, we have
Oh.
we
Read some
have
books
started.
is Nacho
Thank you.
Libre.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't
Like
seen
at
Nacho
all?
Libre?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. No.
Seems
Alright, we'll fix that
Oh.
later.
I mean,
We'll
why
fix
did
that
we-
later.
Yeah, no, we
Get it
fix
on the
that
Plex
later.
server. We'll fix that later.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Perfect. So you guys continue walking and healing as you go, of course, and then you find yourselves back at the Temple of Gond, still shining. And it's getting a little dark as you walk away from the stream of light. And looking back, it's strange. It's almost like you see the lit area, but there's nothing seeming to light it. There's no lights in the sky or any residue or anything. It's just light where once darkness was. You
Radiation.
I threw it pretty hard, guys.
you guys get yourselves ready. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you get started? Okay,
All right.
perfect.
We already sent a message off to Krenzel about anything he wanted back. It was just the Dream Steel, which we added to my axe, which we never decided what happened before the fight, but that's fine.
That was all intentional.
That's fine, as long as you know. I don't think anyone else had anything. We already... Did the rest of the orcs show up? The ones that were guarding the other towers?
Yep, yeah, they were there ready and waiting for you.
How many of them are left?
There was, let me pull it up here. It was, I did the there's enough for 2 casts of Transport via Plants.
So 2 casts. Cloud, Tree Line, Wish to cast, Take Nap.
Exactly. Okay,
You know,
perfect.
no. We could all. You know, never mind. Is there a tree? Is there a spell that just grows a tree?
I'm sure
Not
growth.
quickly.
Well, I could use wish to do that, and we could just.
But no. You have to wish to do transport via plants. We do not have enough transport via plants.
All right. Wouldn't have to worry about the staff. Man, should have done that. It doesn't matter.
So yeah, in the future,
We
good thought. So
But with the amount of spells we have, we still would have needed your wish to do transport via plants.
No, sure. But, I mean, it's also a good thought if we ever need like an emergency escape hatch.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we're somewhere without trees
Yeah.
and just has transport via plants available, yes.
Yeah. Continue.
And we don't feel like plane shifting. There are lots of escape hatches.
perfect. Sorry, Meredith has a migraine, so she's hanging out with us.
No,
All
that's
right.
good.
So, I'm just curious, Zephyr, would you like to describe what it looks like when you plant your tree, or would you like me to?
Nothing
Zephyr?
special. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. Sorry.
Okay. Kind of casually start spinning the staff and dab it into the ground, and you just see roots immediately just like shoot out, like partially in and out as they jet outward, and the tree begins to grow upward just like in fast motion. And when it blooms with flowers, it sits there and drops a single flower onto my hand.
Perfect. And that flower again, the same blue of the eyes of your mentor.
Do a shifty, shaky, shaky, shake with my hands, and weave transport via plants.
Perfect. So you guys hear the creaking of wood, and the crack as a base inside of this tree opens, and you see the orcs. You hear Urzath forward now! And they all just start running into the tree. And then after a few seconds of a stream of orcs, you hear just it closes.
Do we have one more party?
Yep, it has a need one more cast for this particular spot. So you cast it once again, it opens, and then B-Rag, warriors, forward! And then the rest of the orcs run in, leaving you guys in this city, in the dark, in the quiet, as rain starts to fall.
Take back my staff. Same thing happens, just in reverse. Sheath it and then go, alright, we still have time with Windwalk, so we ready to go?
Ready whenever.
Yeah, as you guys start to get ready to, you're starting to the concentration to transform yourselves back into your misty forms. You hear, "You people run around too much!" And you see a tiny imp like running forward into the square. This little scorpion tail.
Oh, hello there!
Hi.
Been a while.
Yeah. You guys are hard to track down. We're even on this plane of existence.
Nah, don't worry about us. What
Okay.
you got to say? What you got for us?
Well, it was what did you want me to ask again? What did you want me to report on?
How's it going? Where have you been?
Oh, yeah, no, went back to, the master. Checks in with him. Really scary right now. He starts to just laugh at things, thinks everything's really funny. Also, he told me, he asked me how you guys were doing, and I kind of told him what you told me to tell him, and, so, tried to keep as much out as possible, demon packed, all that good stuff, but, yeah. He thought that was all really good. He said, it was really creepy. He's like, good, they're beginning to understand. They're powerful enough to know the limits of, what was it? Society? No, not society, the other one. Community? No, leadership? I don't know, something like that. Basically, yeah, he's getting weirdly excited, yeah,
Madman actually thinks we're gonna join him. He's losing his mind, and he thinks...
So Baron Von Asshole's getting worse. Got it.
Yeah.
well, yeah, and then he looked down and he had this deck of cards, and
Oh,
he...
Lord.
What?
That's bad.
No, go on, please.
Oh, yeah, so he, pulled one of those cards out, and, well, it was kind of weird, so...
What happened?
Well...
Out
he
with it.
seemed to get a lot stronger, and a lot smarter. He was laughing, because after he drew, he said, of course, the jester.
He drew the jester.
Yeah.
I look around. Does anyone know what that means? Would Zarak know?
Zarak might. Zarak, go ahead and give me a history check.
Since we're talking about this in the group, can I guidance him?
Sure. Go on, roll that beautiful guidance.
I was gonna do the long shot. Bloodscales probably went deck of cards. Deck of cards. Somehow, but I think that's
22.
22. You would know that the jester, it gives people a ton of experience as if they had lived a couple lifetimes, and makes them keener at all of their skills. So they basically live out a tiny lifetime inside of a second and gain 10,000 XP.
Lord.
I rolled to see what he would draw.
Do we have any idea, just based on our experiences as warriors, what level he would have been before this happened?
He was super strong before and had a strong army, so you would guess that he is probably one of the strongest people on the planet now.
He was strong enough to make the golden cleaver bend to his fucking will all the goddamn time.
That's true.
That was before.
I have a feeling that this is going to now become a problem that we can't just ignore until after.
Oh,
We
wait a
could
minute.
test it. We could test a
that mean
theory
we're-
of mine on him. I don't know.
What's that?
It's probably a bad idea overall, right?
I
Like,
love-
because we want to summon the second dagger and use that to immediately fight him, right? Not have him chase us for any amount of
No,
time.
this is the
Nick-
Baron guy from my life.
Yeah. No,
So-
I know.
Mixed company. Just heads up.
Well, that's true.
FYI.
Alright,
Hi!
ignore me, little demon man. Continue.
Okay! La 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 la! And he just, as you tell him to ignore you, he puts his fingers in his ears and starts, like, just.
Tell them to forget everything in the last
Singing?
2 minutes.
Yeah, manually.
What? And he, like, headbutts the ground.
I'm kidding. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke.
I'm
Sorry.
bound by demon pact to do what you say! Be careful!
Spin in your head. Just use your brain like you normally
Oh,
would.
that's a TBI.
He's bound to us, guys. It should be fine.
Definitely a TBI.
I-
Well, I mean, any leeway, whatever we discuss with you here, or you overhear us discussing amongst ourselves or to ourselves, you're not allowed to repeat to anybody else.
Just literally don't let anyone else know anything that you know us at all.
Yeah, you told me that last time. I'm still bound.
Right. So, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Just don't talk about that plan.
All right. Was there any thing else you wanted me to check or like any questions you had? Maybe something I could remember.
Where is he?
Where is he? He's in his
He's
manor.
at that X on the map that I made you put.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my
Long
map and
time
realize
ago.
there's tons of fucking markers on here. Okay, this one's a hobby. This one's
And I'm
just,
just literally going. I know exactly where. I'm just gonna point at it. Like this one. See this one?
Oh,
that I made you
that
add?
one. Yeah.
It says Baron asshole under it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the asterisk. Okay. I
Yeah.
actually drew an asshole.
Uh huh.
Oh,
Different
gross.
times.
So we can
When I
either
was a
deal with
kid.
that, or I have an idea. We need to go a certain somewhere to get you a certain spell, right?
That's definitely a thing that could be good.
And then we can maybe use it on this asshole to make our lives easier.
Could happen.
Oh, I can't remember. Did you? You asked something about a dagger, right?
Yeah. Does anyone know the questions we asked him? Do we have them written down anywhere?
I don't have them. I found where he pops up, but I don't have anything written on
Can I
what we
do
actually
like a
assigned him to do.
memory check to see if Visair can remember the questions?
No, yeah, you guys basically, you told him next time he appeared on this plane that he was to report to you on what the master had asked him to do and all that stuff. And then you asked him if he saw like weapons, if it's allies and stuff like that. And so he's trying to remember what you
And specifically, Bloodsail said about a deck of cards.
Yeah, that's why he started with the deck of cards.
Oh, okay.
To answer the little boy's question,
Oh,
yeah, probably like some weird, creepy-looking black dagger or short sword if you had that.
Oh yeah, it's all twisted up, has a purple eye on it. Looks really creepy.
Great. Well, we know where that is now, technically, and we also know that the enemy knows exactly where that is.
If we tussle
Well-
with this guy, are we like bringing on the main fight?
Do you think,
I think he's the main underling.
do you think Phobator would show up?
I don't think Phobator would show up. However, I might have a feeling now that if we don't deal with this guy on this plane, that he'll show up when we're dealing with Phobator.
Well, the best
Yeah.
part is we can steal the dagger right at the beginning of the fight, right? Our wish still works, even if it's across the room. We can just disarm him of it very quickly.
That's true.
I mean,
Like,
But
you guys
at
could
the
wish
same
for it
time,
now.
Certain spell,
yeah.
certain spell, we can just walk up and grab it off of him too.
Right. I think the only concern with if this would trigger Phobator to attack would be to hold that new spell till Phobator. But if
I'm
not,
fine with that too,
Yeah.
because we could.
I mean,
I'm just guessing that if we go to the big fight, that this asshole might show up.
Oh, for
'Cause, you know,
sure.
he's strong. However, if he doesn't have the dagger, he might not be of terrible use and might not be able to show up.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying we're taking a gamble on fighting the big one, or the big one and the second big one at the same
No,
time.
no, we should definitely take him out. I'm not arguing that point at
But
all.
at the same time, if we take out the second big one, that gives the big one more time and planning.
That's true.
Yeah, but he won't have access to the resources.
Alright, we need to get back to Kern now. Sorry, anyone, anything else of relevance to tell us, Demon? Anything that you found particularly interesting or out of place, or anything that we would, like, just anything?
Any
that pops
dissent
up?
in the Golden Cleaver? Because I know they're at his beck and call, but, you know.
Yeah, no, the Gilded Cleaver all keep talking about how much they hate him, but they can't do anything about it. One guy, roll something, I don't know. He said he even got killed when apparently they're beyond death at this point. They come back to the manor when they die, he said.
Back to the manor when they die?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because remember that one guy turned to goo?
Oh, you mean Dev's Aaron?
That's the one, yeah.
Oof.
Remember that guy that got really crazy and then I almost killed Zephyr because she was like, we should talk to him and find out things. I'm like, nah, fuck him. I'm thinking weirdly strong now. Let's go.
Yeah. Right around the same time you almost killed Zephyr?
I just said that.
Okay.
Which time?
Sorry, I was zoning out. I was looking at this
First
game.
time, not the second time. I
Right.
don't remember if there was a third time. But definitely the first time.
The third time was me. That was
Yeah.
episode of Yuri.
That's me.
I will flick you in the face. And I am very
just-
strong. Do
You
not
just
laugh.
tell him to do
again.
it himself.
Whoops.
Is there anyone else spying on us from the ethereal or some other kind of plane in the immediate area?
Let me check. No, not that I can see.
Neat.
So,
How many are at Kern?
I don't know.
Have you heard about any reports from Kern?
What about?
Kern, the dwarven place?
Yep.
No, the master's not particularly concerned with dwarves.
That's good for us.
Did capture pretty much everybody who was in the forest to the south, though.
Oh
That's a
man.
bummer.
What about? You know any of their names? Was there a Phelan that was captured?
Let's see. The ones I remember, there was, I think there was let's see, what was it? There was a large lady, Doxy something. There was, a really
looking
posh
for the
guy. Someone called Yeenoghu, I think. I didn't catch their first name. There was, had something, Lisa, I
He's
think.
looking for the elf.
Yeah, these are
Green
elves.
eyes.
Wendell's an elf, Lisa's an elf, Yeenoghu is an elf.
Sorry, female elf. Pretty.
Yeah, there's a couple of those. I mean, like
So,
elvish
yeah, good shape.
standards, but I mean, they look kind of tall, and gigantic, and gross to me. But yeah,
That's fair. Everybody's got their preferences. Are they
most
alive?
people are just wrong. Alive? Well, kind of.
What does
Possessed.
that mean?
Oh, I got the. He points to his forehead.
Great. All right. So I think the plan is we go get a nap. Because we're going to need a nap.
Love naps.
We go get you that spell. And then we head over to this dickhead's house. Take care of him.
Wow.
Save the sneaky option for if we really need it. Because if we can just take it, we can just take it. You know?
I mean, there's literally no reason not to use the wish. We can't use it for something else.
Yeah,
it is
so there's-
specifically for getting that item.
I understand. However, let's say we use this thing, get to fight this guy, and he gets his dagger back.
Well, then
We
we
can
just do the
immediately
time-
disarm it.
we do the time stop thing after that. I'm just
Right.
saying we open with the thing that we can only use for this.
Yeah.
If he gets it back, then we can do the time stop thing. But there's no point in wasting a high
Also,
level spell slot for resources
also,
that we.
there's something.
Sorry, everybody, my Discord crashed, so I gotta pull it back up here, so we'll find out what they're fighting about in just 2 seconds. Alright, and
Slot associated with that versus using time stop, which I'm sure will have a spell slot or some component
Well,
associated
Also,
with it.
I really want to see what happens when you take both daggers and you cut into somebody. Like, if we can send pieces of this guy to another plane of existence, that might be a good thing we could use against Phobator later. We could
I
test
just
it out
want
on him if we had both
We
daggers.
already know cutting Phobator with both of them will suck for him.
Right, we get to see what happens. We can test it, is all.
I would like to put forward to the committee. I'm really good with dagger.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously. Sorry, did anyone else want a shot at...
I think, like me and Ulu were the backups just because we can tank and get close.
Oh, yeah, you just, I mean, give him a flanking angle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, I'm saying if something happens to Uza, we
Oh,
were
for sure.
kind of alternates.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
It's kind of one of those whoever can get close with it, do it type scenarios.
Yeah.
But I agree, Uza is probably the smartest pet.
Yeah, he's quick.
Plus, if I'm next to Bloodscale and Ulu, he's got a much harder time of hitting me.
Alright. Great. Anything else we got for the little creature here?
No, we just gotta decide if we're going to attempt to use him as a scout still, or if he's fulfilled his purpose.
I don't know. I feel like we should like force him to hang out with us, like silently, until this is all over.
We didn't do that on purpose due to that gem controlling thingy.
yeah, what?
The thing you pointed at to say that the other people were being controlled.
Oh yeah, no, that's all bad.
Who
Yeah.
inserts those and controls them?
That's hot.
Inserts?
Who put that thing in your forehead and controls the magic in it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, Lord.
Probably the same thing that's putting those in the changelings.
Is it?
Right, bud?
I'm trying to remember and I hurt my brain.
That's another
Aw.
TBI.
What's a TBI?
I don't know.
Feeling there's literally something stopping him from being able to remember this other than brain damage. I don't think it's a me situation here.
It would be weird. I mean, you don't think we could like heal him and have that like fixed it?
Do they look like slod crystals?
You'd have to inspect it.
Uza, remember the stupid fucking weird shapeshifty people?
Yeah, the guy who said he'd been there but didn't have enough crap in his pants. He had
Yeah, that
thing
guy.
too.
Remember their little controlling thingies? Look at this thing.
Guidance.
Okay. 22 plus 1. So as you start looking at it, you see that there is... You first like see your reflection, and then you see a reflection of Brotak kind of slamming his hands against the crystal, trying to get out.
Of who?
Brotak, the little demon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I forgot your name, little guy.
Do you say this information out loud?
I'm gonna say it telepathically.
Okay.
No, I would say it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I would say it.
Zephyr,
I just wouldn't say his name.
Zephyr, give me a history check.
Never met the history check.
Almost caught myself metagaming there.
Oh, dude, it's so hard sometimes.
So
Like, yeah, absolutely. What if? Why are you asking me?
history
That was
6.
something I had not considered. Let me change my answer quick enough. No.
So, Zephyr, what he describes triggers almost like a traumatic PTSD moment for you when you tried to spy on the King of the Dwarves and he trapped your soul and experiences in a crystal, leaving your body behind.
Wait, does that mean the king is associated with this, or whoever fucked with him or introduced him to this stuff?
Well, remember they were experimenting with the Zealer Akeem.
Right.
And that
I
was
wonder if this
Slod.
Right.
I wonder if
so-
this was the fruition of that experimentation.
Right. But who's running it now, though? That's what I'm thinking.
You guys
Well,
also know there had
was-
been several more attacks on the mine that you guys cleared out the electricity dragons. I forgot their name also. That aren't dragons.
Yeah. The Deep Delver was it Deep Delver
Deep
mine
Delver
that's
mine,
right
yeah.
outside of Kern. Yeah.
Mhm. And that right now has been cut off from Kern due to all the attacks.
That's like their base of operations where they're sending all the fucking doppelgangers from.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
So I doubt it's Bloodscale's nemesis. It's probably our favorite necromancer who just keeps coming on back.
Well, what if we figure out how to trap the fucking necromancer in one of these?
Do you want me to describe him?
That'd be
Hey,
great.
does he wear a mask like this? And I'm gonna ruffle through my pack. I'm gonna pull out that mask of that necromancer I shot, probably about 30 feet away from where I am at right now.
No.
Oh,
What did he
No,
look
Describe
like?
him.
He's got a kind of like blonde, scraggly hair. Well, it's not scraggly. It's just long and kind of oily, and he doesn't sleep a lot. So he's got really fancy clothes, kind of blue eyes, pale skin, a full beard. He's describing Kol Remov.
Wait, hold on.
What was the name, Ty?
Kol
Yeah, the Baron
Remov.
Dickhead.
The Baron Dickhead. Yeah, he's describing him.
Yeah, so wait, Baron Dickhead's in the mine. He's not even at his place?
No, he just tells him what to do.
oh.
Okay. So, hold on, you saw Cole, was he at his house? Or was he in the
Yeah.
mine?
No, he was at his manor.
Okay, so we take out Cole, we also take down the threat in the mine.
I mean,
Yeah, we at least lessen it significantly, right?
Is Cole capable of casting magic like this?
He's got the deck of cards that do weird shit. I don't know what he's capable of.
That's true.
Did anyone else? Do we know anyone who's associated with him that might have like an idea of his, ability in these areas?
No.
Can I look
Other
at
than a
Bloodscale's
gilded cleaver at this point.
Whatever happened to that dwarf that got kicked? Didn't he get kicked out of the Gilded Cleaver? I wonder what he got. What the fuck was his name? Oh god, I'm looking through so many notes.
There's so many names now in the campaign.
I was-
Oh my god.
I was busy being in a rage-fueled murder machine, so...
You're thinking of Marin, sir.
Yeah, I stole his fucking pouch of gold because he's being a shitty little dick.
Yep.
That's something.
No, he lied to you guys because he was under attack by bugbears. You guys saved him, and he lied and said he wasn't part of the Gilded Cleaver.
Well, I remember him lying. Didn't we get him kicked out of it too? Or am I misremembering?
No,
You're misremembering.
remember because the Gilded Cleaver at the time was helping to protect the Obervan people, but really
Right.
they've been because
From the
they've been hired
Treants.
from the Treants to kill the Treants.
The
so,
Treants were just kind of pissy. They weren't actually
yeah.
a problem.
So
and Zephyr talked them down. And
then you
then we
went to
went
go
back to the
meet up
Guild
with them.
Cleaver, and they were slightly assholes. But then I found that one guy that I wanted dead, and I raged out, and I fucking murdered him, and almost murdered
Yeah.
Zephyr.
No, I
And-
distinctly remember all that. I thought we just embarrassed that dwarf so much that he got
Oh.
kicked out. I was kind of hopeful because maybe we could find him and find some information, but if that's not the case,
No, after you guys got back to camp after disintegrating the leader, the Gilded Cleaver had run away.
No, they didn't run away. I remember we talked to them.
No, you talked to Robert.
No, I'm pretty sure because I remember making fun of that fucking dwarf specifically.
You guys did make fun of that dwarf quite a lot.
But I mean afterwards, but I think we actually kind of gave him like, look, we fucked with you and you're a liar, but you're still better than this guy.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure we
yeah,
basically
they-
put him in charge.
I don't mean right after. I mean like after they didn't stick around Borevan Valley like you guys were like. After you beat the crap out of them, they basically kind of left that place. And,
It's a moot point. He's not going to be an asset in this case.
yeah. Good job remembering Marin Fear. I did not expect that.
He's the first guy I stole money from.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that I had to roll for. Backstory, that was different.
That's fair.
Ah!
Whoa!
I don't know, Andy.
So we don't really have any clues.
Oh no.
So I think the plan is still at this point get spell, kill douchebag. But we can always use the magic way of getting the other dagger pretty fast. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh god, I want to do that just right in front of him and just have that on my sidearm.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Like he's threatening us with it, and you're just like, oh, and now it's in my hand. Oh no!
Look at your hand. Now look at me. Now look back at your hand. Your dagger's gone.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Oh man.
Oh, you have your dagger back. It's in your gut. Lower intestines now in the astral sea.
Enjoy that.
But yeah, that sounds like the plan. So we should still get back to Kern.
Perfect.
All right, back to Kern and then figure out where we need to go for the spell.
Okay. Perfect. So, you guys are. What do you want me to do?
I feel like you should just hang out around us, like, just for the rest of it.
Should we send him to find out how they're how they're creating the crystals?
That seems like a good idea.
That way we can either confirm it's this guy, or if it's some other mage under his orders, we can kill that mage too.
Shit, I just want to point out I'm not immortal.
If you die here, don't you just go back to your plane?
Oh yeah, that's a real good option for me.
It's better than we get.
Yeah.
You realize I get demoted and I become one of those little creepy things.
No, hanging out with us is probably going to get you killed faster, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Can't I just, go? Aren't you guys like heroes and stuff?
We're heroes who use all of our available assets.
Yeah. You're the real hero.
That's not funny.
I mean, you will be, Cole.
I what?
You will be the hero if you find out who how they're doing this and help us free these people. You will be the hero. That's not a hyperbole. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So if you help us figure out how they're making these gems, we could probably get that out of your head.
I mean, you'd be fighting for your own freedom at this point.
And
He kind of
all
scratches it.
all those terrible people that are mind controlled right now, I'm sure if they die, their souls go to Phobator or somewhere else. If they're terrible people and they die without the control, the souls probably go to hell. That's mention that and you might get a promotion.
You realize I have to do what you say. I'm trying to convince you to let me do something else, right? We don't.
I know. I'm just not big on the whole ordering thing.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Real quick, do you want to be free? Truly?
Yeah.
Yeah, Genie. I mean,
But if
So,
he has that
look
gem
at
in his head, he's not going to be free.
Right, this is what I'm saying to him right now. Look, if we get this solved, we get the gem out of your head, we'll release you from the pact, and you can do whatever you want to do from here on out. How's that sound?
Promise?
It gated you pretty heavily there. What'd you say?
Do you promise?
I swear.
Pinky promise? He holds out a tiny little pinky.
I fucking kneel down and put out my pinky. Fucking do the promise.
He shakes it. All right then, but what's the order then? Make sure you phrase it exactly. Find out where the crystals are coming from. Is that it?
I know
Find
where
out,
they're coming from.
find out how the crystals are being made. Find out as much as you can about the process of embedding them in someone's head and controlling them.
Who's
And how they're
enchanting
made.
them?
How long do I have? Because as much information as the way it's phrased, I could spend a lifetime just trying to find out all the info.
Okay. How about
Do we want
this?
him to find out as much as he can in 2 days?
Who? Not how. Who? We don't really need to know the how. If we find out the who, we just kill the fuck out of that who.
Well,
Right, guys?
that might keep us from being able to reverse the current ones.
Alright. Yeah, what if we just give him 2 days? Do you include, like, the number one thing is to find out who's doing it, but actually just do as much collection as you can. If you think you're going to be killed, get back to us as quickly as possible and give us what information you have.
Okay.
Because any information is better than no information, and who is tantamount.
I would actually have him get back to Kern because we might be on walkabout. Or in the middle of something.
Can you go into a temple?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, stand outside the Temple of Akkadi and yell out for Tuza.
Honestly,
But don't be an imp.
if he comes to us, we can heal him and get the information immediately. We don't have to worry about it.
If he shows up in the middle of a fight.
I mean, it's a risk, but I think it's.
No. Just don't show. Look, just don't show yourself if there's obvious danger.
Yeah.
Wait until
Okay.
danger's over and then pop up and talk to us.
Okay. That's good because, I almost came in the middle of that last fight, so I really appreciate the thought
Phrasing,
about
we're
this
not
one.
using phrasing anymore?
What's phrasing?
I
Um,
feel like you guys would know.
is there any instructions? Tell me any instructions we can include that you think will make your job easier out there.
Gee, you included don't die, so that's a good one.
Maintain your cover.
Maintain your cover.
That's a good one. I don't know. I don't order a lot of people around.
I'm just saying, we just want to make sure you have the tools you need to succeed. Is there anything that you can think of that we're not including that would help you out?
No.
Then we
Don't
have it
shit
explored.
yourself.
Okay. Wait, does that mean I can't poop at all?
No, you can poop, just don't shit yourself, like out of fear.
Oh.
That way you'll be able to run faster. No. um, Alright, we have the
Alright.
fort. Do your best. Remember, you're fighting for other people and yourself. We're gonna get this thing done. Alright? Little fist bump.
Tiny fist bump. Okay. Bye then. And he steps into the ethereal plane and is off.
There goes My Hero by the Foo Fighters starts playing.
He's super tiny.
Alright, we gotta get moving. I don't know how much longer is on the cloud.
Perfect.
Sounds
So
good.
Nonsense.
you
8
guys.
hours. We've spent about. Many hours here?
Sorry, what was that?
We have 8 hours. We spent about how many hours here?
It's probably closing in on 4, with all the prep and everything that you guys do before the fight.
So we still have some time.
And it took us less than an hour to fly from the tree line to Vernder.
So we should still get moving. The faster we get back to Kern, the better.
Perfect. So you guys start concentrating on the transformation. It comes quick and easy. The second time it doesn't take a whole lot. It's not hard by any means.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
God damn it. But as after a minute, you guys find yourselves in your gaseous forms, and you start to begin your ascent and fly over the walls. And as you guys start to fly further and further, get a little away from the city and away from that patch of light, you again see below you the things that you've been fighting in the night. These spare things, pathetic creatures, looking for. They're almost pitiable if they weren't so violent and deadly.
Are these the things that are other than the gnolls, like
Yeah, the
weird arm scythe things and all that?
Exactly. Yeah, and then so you see the the lost what are they called? Hold on. Yeah, the super creepy things.
Super creepy!
I think the things we fought. I think we fought them in earnest outside the Eyrie.
Yeah, the wretched, the hungry, the lonely, the lost, all these different kind of twisted beings. You know what? Actually, I'm going to show you Kol Remov as well.
Fuck that asshole.
Yeah.
He looks.
He looks like a douche.
Doesn't
Yeah.
he? That was
Played by Kiefer Sutherland.
But as you guys continue to fly, you give me a perception check, everybody.
I can do that.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Somebody's got to roll for.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, might as well.
Ulu? Anyone have an Ulu button?
Oh, I can do the Ulu button. 1 second. All right.
Damn, Lord Threesa!
He's attentive as fuck.
On it.
So that's good because this was a difficult one.
I mean, Uza rolled a 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Zephyr's out there persuading the wind.
Just trying to get the secrets. Just tell me what you want me to hear.
He's
Okay.
listening to the voices of the forest.
But I'm still perceptive.
It's true. So as you guys are flying, you see Lord Threesa points down and like, there's one of those creepy tree things, bad
I don't
things.
think we can see him point.
He yells out. I assume you guys are flying relatively close together. So
Well, we're
Those of you
gas,
with
so
dark
it's
vision-
telekinetic yelling
yeah,
is what it is.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Still yelling. It's Theresa.
Yeah, as he
Yeah.
point, and he kind of
Brain yelling.
So
You
look down what tree things?
death seedling.
Oh,
shit.
Well, I'm not absorbing that one. I got everybody in here unless there's something weird.
What was it made? Like, don't those things produce the fucking other creepy things in the night?
They do.
I think we should disarm it if we can. We're at the forest already.
You guys
We're a
also
lot stronger than we were in the last one. It could be really easy.
Well,
So,
we
hold
also
on.
got to watch out for things that are going to pop out from around it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's also very dark here. Only going to be able to see 30 feet around us.
How quickly can we drop gaseous form?
A minute.
takes a minute.
Okay.
Well, we'd have to drop it outside of its range and move our way in.
You guys also know that the thing that the seedling is planted in, that whatever poor humanoid or creature, can be saved because you've saved somebody from it before.
Well, fuck. You said that. Now Ooze is all in.
That was my next point anyway, so. Alright. See if we can help this poor soul.
All right. Bloodskill, don't chop his arm off this time. It might be another kid.
We healed it. And he was a dragon. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, that's fair.
Dragons are kids too.
Look, if Shenoff wasn't pissed off about it, you don't get to be pissed off about it.
I'm not being pissed off about it. I'm just reminding you.
You
so that it
sassy
doesn't happen
bitch.
again. It's called feedback.
Let's see.
Yeah, except the only way that I can absorb the fucking weird shit off of it is by stabbing the axe into it.
Alright. It worked in the end. Let's go see what we got to do to this fella. Can we scout around? Like, we'll look for bad guys in the area?
Yep. Yeah, another perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. I have, I'm gonna use True Sight.
Perfect, so you get a straight roll.
Here's my. Oh, there it is. I got a 25 and a 25.
You rolled a natural one. Alright, so nat 1 for Uza. 14 for Visair. Anybody else looking? Or?
I mean, we could all do it. It's dependent on you.
Oh,
yeah, no, you all can look. I assume you're all using this time in your cloud forms to scout. Like, that just makes sense to me. I don't see.
It's at disadvantage, dear.
It is, yeah.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Okay. So, as far as you guys can tell, let's see.
Theresa got a 25.
As I say, Lord Threesa would see. Ooh.
Sorry,
Don't
it's
have
not.
shit
It's
tonight.
not copying over from roll fucking 20, but Mesno's got a 6.
Okay.
Bloodscale got a 16 at disadvantage, so that's good for him.
That's very nice. So, looking out, you would see that there are. You would all catch glimpses of the wretched, the little tiny guys running around fucking everywhere. And then let's see, anybody who got a 15 to 20 would see that there are a few of the lonely kind of wandering around. Those are the ones with like the kind of the spear arms that can like shoot out at you. And then there are some of the lost in the area too, the ones with the 4 scythe arms. But only Lord Threeza would see that there are a couple of night walkers that seem to be walking around
up, right?
and that are guarding the seedling.
That's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
Lord, I mean, could we even do this if we wanted to at this point?
I can dragon again.
Only if
many,
I give you a dragon again.
Um,
Only if I give you a dragon again. I took it back the moment you shifted back.
Yeah.
Also, Zarak is beat to shit.
Yeah.
it's true. I don't know if this is an option.
Do we even...
So I'm going to give you a kind of an idea what you can see.
What's that?
I'm going to give you guys an idea of kind of what you've scouted so far. Let me go and group you
Yeah, I
all
was gonna
up.
say how many night walkers have you seen?
How far out are they from the tree?
Question.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you're done.
No, what's your question?
Oh no, answer those first. I might answer.
Oh no, I'm giving you guys a map, so I'll give you a second.
Is the seedling considered a tree?
No, it's considered an abomination.
It's not a tree. We're gonna be
But a
able.
plant, right? It's a plant.
It's not. It's more of a parasite than a plant. It's like it looks like a plant, but it's not actually like a plant. Okay, so
We
this
could
is
just boogie through that. If we have to get away fast, we'll just use it as an escape hatch.
all right. So this is kind of what you guys see in the night.
Can you remind me the strength of these guys? These are the guys that we fought with the in the cave, right?
Yes, you fought a couple in the cave. You fought one. These things were the things that attacked the Eerie.
That thing that blew up in Ulu's face.
Yeah.
And then we fought one of these with the 2 invisible things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Ulu soloed one.
She did, but then it exploded in her face and almost killed her.
Right. But I mean, just for comparison.
Yeah, for damage that it would take comparison.
What would?
yeah.
Honestly, I'm having trouble picturing the power levels of these guys.
So
What would Vistair think?
It's over 9,000.
they're
Like, does this seem doable, or is this just like crazy?
well,
Vistair?
you know. All right, so you guys have fought these guys enough time. I feel comfortable sharing with you. You guys know the AC is pretty low. It's an AC of 14. Hit points are pretty high at 297, so they take a,
No,
a
I could
bit.
one-shot the little dog things and probably
Easily, yeah.
two-shot.
The little dogs and the other things are much less of a problem. Yeah, it's the and their annihilating aura is the thing that really sucks when you get in 30 feet of the Night Walkers.
Means our melee guy people should probably deal with the little guys and range deal with the walkers. And then we'll move on to the Death Seedling solo.
I have another sunbeam left that I can.
How
Oh, that'd be beneficial.
do we know the range of the seedlings? Weird shit.
Not. It's been a while since you guys.
Been a while.
Wow.
Been a while. I think it was 30 feet last time. So it's 60 feet now in the darkness.
Anyways.
60 feet what?
In this darkness.
Okay.
That's the other thing. In order for pretty much all of us to see the Night Walkers, we're in their annihilation range, unless we have Sunbeam or some other light tool.
Which I do. I have sunbeam. And it's radiant damage. Blinds people. So
I was trying to do this quick, and I could just
And then
turn back into myself above the tree and fall on it and just start absorbing.
I
Yeah,
believe
the
it
rest of us just
specifies
bash through
you.
them quick
I
as
think-
we can.
Let me see. I believe it specifies you have to land in order to change back. Let me double check that real quick. Per wind block, I mean.
Is this
Oh, sure.
out of place tree? Is this the Death Seedling?
Oh yeah, that's what I was assuming as well.
Is cloud phone and flying when the effect ends. Let's see.
It gives you feather fall.
Yeah, so it'd be 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it
But
lands.
it doesn't say I
safely.
have to be on the ground to revert. It just says it takes 1 minute.
Yeah. I don't see any reason.
We could all drop strategically then.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking.
We
We
could all
don't even have,
like
some of us don't
paratroopers.
even have to drop.
right?
ODST, death from above!
But I'm like, if we drop everyone on top of one of the Deathwalkers, we could probably one-shot it. By the time the other one gets over to us, be ready to blow him away as well.
Good point.
But we don't want to drop on that. It explodes.
Right.
That's a
So are
better
there any
point.
trees around here, Ty?
Yeah, those are all trees that you see.
Forest.
So I
And
mean,
then-
we could set up in the like hidden in the trees, basically stealthing, and then pop out like and ambush him instead of falling from above. And then once we
Well,
start
no,
our
the
attack,
falling
Bloodscale drops from above onto the Death Seedling.
Yeah, that was the fall from above. It was just me falling on it to get to the absorb faster.
Question: what would you
Yeah.
guys think about me and Threeza thinning the herd from stealth, at least of the little guys, and maybe one or two of the medium ones, before we pop into action? Because we can fly.
I think
Um,
after we all are out of gaseous form except for Bloodscale, we'll have you see how many you guys can take down before they notice, and then the minute they notice, we'll ready actions to drop on the Nightwalker, so that we can
Yeah.
blast him if he becomes aware of you.
Perfect.
Alright.
Because if me and Threeza pair off, we can definitely take out the little dog things, and maybe even
Sorry,
the, Taros.
I just realized that's like combat-wise not going to work super well, because if we begin combat and Bloodscale is still in gaseous form, it'll be 10 rounds before he's solid. Which at that point he might as well just help us fight. So we'd have to time the beginning of you guys going after them with his fall. I think it's all got to happen at once.
Oh no! So I meant the two of us being the first ones that turn solid, because we
Ah.
could still fly.
Sure.
We're not committed to gravity. Thinning them out from stealth, so until they notice, and then we break contact until you guys can turn solid, and then we just get into initiative order as a whole.
Just as
So
a game
essentially-
question, will that break combat?
What do you mean?
Like if you run away and hide, will that break combat and allow, or will we just have to do 10 turns of?
So I think what Mike is proposing, and let me know if I get this wrong, is basically they start going like,
Yeah.
say like 18 seconds before everybody starts going. So they have like a couple of rounds that they're solid before everybody else, but everybody else is there after a couple rounds.
I mean, I'm okay with timing it like that. That wasn't my original thought.
Oh, okay.
I figured me and him just go solid.
It was solid.
However,
Shoot. Retreat
we
if
shoot-
noticed.
We shoot this guy.
Mhm.
He's dead. If nobody notices, we move on to the next little guy, and then the next little guy. If nobody notices, like we thin the herd before we commit to initiative as a whole. If we get noticed, we break contact
Okay.
for that minute and let everybody get into the initiative order.
You have
Okay,
me-
that's all. That's all I
As
was
in
worried
Uza
about.
and Threeza leave.
Yeah. That's all I was
Yeah.
asking. Is if he leaves, does that break combat? That was all.
Because I mean, we could theoretically maybe even draw these guys away from the tree.
That's
Yeah, that'd be
possible, yeah.
Are these roads
So-
or walls?
Those are roads.
Copy.
We're going. We don't need roads.
So they're
Okay.
roads, but you see there are a few
actually,
like
I have
walls
plus
on
8
the
to
map.
stealth. Would that? Can I help?
I mean, we have plus 20. We have plus 18 and 23,
All right. Never mind.
and we can disengage as a bonus action.
I can
Yeah.
disengage as a bonus action as well.
Okay.
Because I was a rogue once in another life
Oh.
for like 10 minutes. As
I think
an orc.
Uza and Threeza should be the play, and worst
Oh, yeah.
case, I mean, Threeza is not
Like,
gonna
like I said, I'm not looking to clear all the little guys. I'm just trying to thin the herd so that the action economy is in our favor.
I like it. Well, we'll start
And
with that.
again,
and
it's
then
possible that it's a lure as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
We'll start
So
with that,
Yeah, and if they have a trap, we'll spring it and break contact. And it's not the whole group that's in it.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So
Technically, splitting the party.
what you guys?
Can I at
But
least
it's
set
rogue.
up over the tree?
It's Rogue splitting the party, so I mean, it had to happen.
God, Simulacrum's overpowered. Lord of mercy.
He's hurting right now. He's he's down to
how far
48
above?
hit points.
How far above the tree do you want to be?
Far enough that it's not going to affect my ass.
So you know it's at least 30 feet. So, so how far?
32 feet.
No.
The closest without going over.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
It's a speed related question.
I love.
Because if I
speed.
dive bomb straight down because I have wings at the moment, I mean I do have the flying speed, but does gravity help at all?
So yeah, you can fall faster. Well, let's see. You fall. You using the dash action, you go faster than falling.
Yeah, I didn't want to dash.
Okay.
I need my action to start.
You're almost-
looking.
Your flight speed is almost dead on, is about half the speed of falling, so you can fall faster than you can fly without dashing.
And how far do I fall in around?
60 feet.
Can I go 60? How tall is the tree?
The tree is, it's not a very big tree, so it'll only be about 15 feet tall.
Oh, that's even better. Then it's 15 feet tall. Let's see. 75. So if I'm at 75, that would put me at the top of the tree, correct? At the end of
So
falling?
So yeah, that would be one round of falling would put you right on top of it.
Then I should be able to shank it with the axe and kind of stop myself with the wings.
Yes.
I think that's the plan.
Okay. So
We'll go
75.
62 feet for safety.
Okay.
Get a little wiggle room on that one. If it's about 15 feet tall, there we go.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So there's that, and then what is everybody else doing? Are you guys staying hidden?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay hidden behind a tree.
Okay.
Keep it
So-
in mind at all.
Those of you who are staying hidden, let's get stealth checks from y'all.
Still gas though,
Yeah,
so I don't know if that helps.
because that gives us a bonus.
I'll take it into consideration. Don't worry. It affects the DC.
Don't worry, Mesnos suck too.
Oh god.
Should Bloodscale technically roll one?
Oh, absolutely.
Better than Mezzy.
And I was back like a while
Oh.
ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not hear that. Welcome back. I will stop rolling for you and put your character sheet away. All right, so that's right. All right, so what's happening first? Are you guys are Uza and Threeza shooting, or is Bloodscale getting in position? Which one's first? Same
Yeah,
time?
we're gonna
Because
peel
Bloodscale's
off,
still
kind
gas.
of wait. Yeah, we're gonna kind of wait for a few beats, whatever anybody needs to get in position, and then we're gonna telepathically let everybody know. Okay, we're gonna start turning into solid and picking these guys off. We're gonna work on the dogs, and then the skinny ones, and then the fat ones.
And the way
Perfect.
Bloodscale's going to get above the trees, he's going to go up first
Okay,
and then over.
excellent.
It's
Okay.
not diagonal over it. He's going up first and then over.
So, are you getting in position while they turn solid, or are you waiting for them to turn solid and then get in position? I guess is the question.
I mean, I guess he's getting into position while we're turning
Transform.
solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
While they're transforming. He's not going to wait for them to finish. because he can always break contact and move if he seems like he's detected.
Okay, perfect. So as you get into place and they're transforming, I need you to... Bloodscale, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 21.
Oh shit.
Hey, we're fucked then.
All right, so you take 26 necrotic damage. That's magical. I don't believe it is reduced by Windwalk. And then you are frightened of this Nightwalker right here as he looks directly at you, points a finger at you, and you are now paralyzed in place.
So paralyzed. Fantastic.
And you're paralyzed, frightened, and 26 points of necrotic damage.
So they can.
Wait,
How
still
far is
there?
that fucking aura?
It's a 300 feet that he can cast
Oh
this.
shit.
And he has dark vision up to 120 feet, extended out to 240 feet. This is their element. So, the other one is also going to do it, so go and have another wisdom saving throw.
Wait. So is he
Fucking
still
matter.
Still,
It mattered.
You saved, okay.
still gas?
He's still gas, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And at this point, I think we're going to have to roll initiative.
Well, so much for that plan.
Yeah, well, if I knew that wasn't stupid fucking powerful.
I thought these guys were.
I had a 12.
I don't know why
I-
that rolled it.
I was angry.
Sorry.
I had a different one. 9.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me... Wow, this got all weird. Alright, hold on. I'm just going to annihilate these real quick, and we're going to try this again. Alright. So just go and roll, and then you guys can change it to whatever your first was. There we go. Markers.
Oh, threes doesn't get his own initiative.
Not 98. Goddamn.
Oh, it keeps doing that to me too. What the hell? Come on.
Are you putting your butt in my face?
Man.
Uh-oh. You butthole. Okay.
Good for you.
There we go. All right. All right, so we'll go ahead and start the round. The Nightwalkers just went. Uza, you're transforming, I assume?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready for 10 rounds of this.
These guys are moving around. They don't see or cannot get to blood scale. This guy cannot see or get to blood scale. You guys are transforming. Cannot see or get to blood scale.
I would like to use my second turn at initiative -10 to continue to transform. 'Cause that's my cool new feat.
It is? What does it do?
The first turn in combat, I get 2 turns. I have
Okay.
my initiative and my initiative -10, but it doesn't matter jack shit for this.
Okay.
Helps a little.
So
I mean, not really, because it's based on time, not turn.
these guys are gonna.
So
Anything else?
Get
at
no
this point?
save.
It automatically goes away at the end of their next turn. So you're now immune to it for the next 24 hours.
Great.
So they're going to do their innervating focus. I need 2 DC 21 Constitution saving throws.
Did we really not know they could see? I don't know.
I know we got the rest of their stats. Whatever.
I just was because we asked about them.
Let's do the damage.
I mean, we're not invisible. We're just rolled poorly on stealth.
No, I mean, yeah.
Do the damage.
So it's 28 necrotic damage, and that decreases your max hit point maximum by 28 as well.
I know.
And then That's the end of their turn. You are unparalyzed. And that'll bring us to Uza. You said you wanted to take 10 off of your initiative and do what now?
He
It
just
doesn't
has a
matter.
feat that gives him another turn in the
Yeah,
first.
I just
round,
get another
but-
turn.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't.
It's literally a feat that was going to be super cool and just it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Next time, gotcha.
Bloodskill, you're up.
Yes, I'm just flying the fuck away.
Okay.
You
Perfect.
can't because you're paralyzed, right?
It ended at the turn. He just said that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you can move your movement. They don't have anything.
Yeah,
that
but
they
I'm
can
going
attack
up.
with. Perfect. How far up?
Move plus dash.
Okay, perfect. So 60 feet away. Perfect.
No,
No? 80 feet?
no, because my flying speed's different because we never talked about whether having all the dragons fix it. That's fine.
Okay.
No, I'm gas.
Your gas, so it would be
way
whatever your
fast.
gas speed
600
is.
feet.
You did.
600 feet. You're
That's what's going
gone
on.
into the stratosphere.
Oh, welcome back.
Jeez.
So
I
he's
mean, I
out of
didn't have
range.
anything to say for a while, but yeah, I'm not in the turn order, by the way.
Oh. Is there anything you would have done on your turn?
Retreat.
Okay. Perfect. So blood scales now float
We
into the
still have
stratosphere.
telekinetic bond. I'm just gonna be like, oh, they saw me, so just do whatever.
Reset.
Okay. So is everybody flying into the stratosphere and resetting?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Zark, you
Yeah,
where
you
would
guys
you?
are stealth. You don't have to, right?
We're not doing it. We feel confident in our ability to be sneaky.
Zark,
We'll find
anything?
out.
Are you gonna concentrate on transforming, or would you like to move?
Yeah.
Transform?
No,
Okay. Perfect.
transform.
Vicer?
I'm still transforming.
Mesno's transforming. Basically, everybody but Threeza and Tuza assume transforming or hanging out.
Did we at least get a head start on the transformation?
Yeah. You guys, I put you guys at like 2 or 3 turns, or I was 2 turns, so you guys should be done this next round.
Okay.
And these guys are unaware, so bring us to Uza. At the beginning of your turn, the transformation takes complete. You are now whole. You are no longer gaseous.
I'm gonna maintain my stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Move over here. Can I see this thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a shot.
Perfect. Fire away.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, he's completely unaware that you're there.
All right. Perfect.
$22 hits. You don't need that second one. I guess
I mean,
you could have
I'm
crit
at
now.
advantage, so I could have crit.
Deleted.
52 points damage. All right, and then I'm gonna stealth.
Perfect. Roll that still.
And technically, I moved less than half my speed, so I'm at advantage.
That's correct. You're also in the dark.
36. And then I'm
36.
gonna bump over here.
Perfect. These thing with that shot and no longer having a prey. Let's go and give him a. Where is it? It's a passive perception of 9, so I'm going to say that was quiet enough that he doesn't notice anything.
Oh yeah.
With these wretches, just they move about in random directions. Yes, they do. And Threeza now becomes solid.
All right. Riza's gonna move just a smidge forward until he can see one of those things, which should be right about, I'd say, here.
Perfect.
And fire at the little one.
Perfect. Roll the attack. At advantage.
2,
29 hits. Deleted.
39 points, and then he's gonna roll stealth as well
Perfect.
at advantage.
Perfect.
Bump up over here. Okay, that's his turn.
Perfect. And let's see. It's the lonely. No idea who's there. Okay. Perfect. So we're just gonna go ahead and assume for the next few rounds, since none of them have the passive perception to really compete with you guys. Yeah, we're gonna give you. Let's just make it just for fun's sake 3 rounds. Then everybody will be done transforming.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Perfect.
Work on these skinny guys. Oops. Why aren't you moving? So I'm pretty much the way I'm figuring this is he's circling until he sees creatures.
Perfect. Yep.
See that one.
30
Assuming
hits.
a 30 hits.
Perfect, and that is 47 points.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. He lodges in his chest, and he is...
Stealthing away.
You see, and his little like hook hands like try to like circle around the arrow and pull it out of his chest, but he's not able to, and he's like,
Oh, poor little fella.
throwing his little fit. The others kind of all like turn to stare at him.
And I'm
As
gonna
he's
telepathically let Threeza know where this one is, so he can also. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Are we just rapid firing these?
Yeah,
turns?
yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, you guys are basically taking 2 turns, then everybody else will get in on the fun.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're good. Get them. Mortally them.
29 hits. Perfect, and then as it's
46.
trying to slap away, the second arrow hits it right between the eyes, and it just kind of slumps and falls over. In the silence, the rest kind of look away from it, not even really
Aw.
acknowledging it existed. 32
Poor little
stealth.
guy. Alright, and then second one. Can't see anything else this way, but I know this guy's over here, so roll back.
Perfect.
Hit this one.
Perfect.
22 to hit.
22 hits. Let's see.
43.
43. Yeah, you land solidly in it, and as it like stabs into it, you see it just kind of looks at the wound, and then kind of looks out like hopefully into the forest.
Oh,
You see the black tears kind of still going down its face as it looks out into the forest, trying to find you.
sorry, buddy. It's not Cupid's arrow. Threeza's gonna attack the same one.
Perfect. Roll the attack. Yeah, that'll
Oh, there
hit.
it is.
Nice.
Oh shit! How much is it?
That's why they call him Lord. No, it's not why they call him Lord 3.
Yeah, that's enough. So
All right. The math. That's enough.
as it looks, hopefully you see it like opens its mouth, and as the mouth opens, an arrow just is. It's almost like he coughed up an arrow, is because it would just hit so quickly, and then just hits the ground.
All right.
All right, that'll bring us to the top of the round. Oh, perfect, 28 still. And then Ulumfa, you are now solid.
Oh boy. I'm gonna arrow at oh. I don't know, guys. Should I just jump over the wall and storm them?
But that's a road. It's not a wall. You can just run
Oh,
across it.
whatever it is.
I don't know. Should we let them clear out more of the ads since it's going so well? Maybe like ready and
Okay,
action?
then I will.
The problem
Well,
is you gotta look to stealth at that point, and
I could just use my bow and arrow on one of them.
That's true.
I mean, it's not going to be a good amount
Is
of
it
damage, but
Is it possible to ready an arrow, to ready her arrow to hit whatever one is next targeted? By the
As long as she's within range, yeah, absolutely.
okay.
We'd be continuing to go counterclockwise, so it's probably gonna be that little one.
Which one?
the one that's out of range.
this.
Yeah, I'm just
That
assuming
one? Yeah. Okay. Then I will do that.
So many pain.
I will have my
Perfect.
arrow
Attack, action
ready. Yeah.
Perfect. And that's 3 shots. Honestly, these little guys are fucking nothing. If you want to take some shots, I would. You guys would know that they are
Okay.
like, mostly one shot at
I'm
this
going after the little. I'm going after the little one.
point. Perfect. Okay, go ahead. Fire your 3
kill the
shots.
demon puppy.
Going after the little one.
Let's see. A 9 misses. 16 hits. 13 hits. Go and roll the damage.
Wouldn't that first one be an advantage because she was stealth?
Oh yeah, that's true. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
That means I
Deleted
get to
in.
do
that-
it again. No, it's dead.
Actually, yeah, that means that since that was your first shot, that one is dead. So you have 2 more shots. The only problem is I
neat.
don't think you can see anything else in this darkness unless you move,
Yeah.
because your dark vision is halved.
Yeah. Well. Then I'm ready.
Okay. Did you want to? So you fired your shots, and you, as you do, like, you kind of hear just some like shuffling in the forest as you fire. And that brings to Zarak.
Who can only see like 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Balls. I had big plans, but they involved being able to see farther than that.
Well, you can move.
I know.
The situation has
That's actually a good
positions
point.
have been described to you where things are. So this is all these positions are the last places they were described to you.
Measure a little bit here. Okay.
Okay.
So Zarak's had a bad day.
Because he's had a bad
Had a
day.
bad
Beat you to it.
Alright, so first,
First.
blade sing.
No. Just kidding.
Move.
Okay.
I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect.
Let's call it 8. There
Okay.
we go. Third. Psychic scream.
Psychic Scream. Intelligence Slave for how many? What's the area on that?
It's
90
10, but it's 90 feet, but I have to see them, so it's really just
Those 3?
essentially
Okay. Let's see. Intelligence. So they're very, very, very bad at that. That's a natural 20 and it still fails.
So they can't.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see if the lonely can make theirs. They are a little bit. Oh wait, no, hold on, that's the wrong stat sheet. Let's see, they are. Oh god, no, impossible. Okay, yeah, they all fail. So they'll take 51 points of psychic damage. Anything else that happens to
And they
them?
are now stunned.
Stunned. Okay,
If they are killed by the damage, their head explodes.
which is just the coolest. None of them are killed by the damage, but they are stunned and.
Little guys?
The little guy. No, there was no little guys left in his area that he showed me. The other thing about this psychic scream, it says, is it a point you can see is where the scream originates from, or is it at creatures you can
No, up to 10 creatures of my choice that I can see within range, and the range is
Okay.
90 feet. Yeah.
see? Okay, perfect.
So you get
But
to
my
30
vision
feet.
is only 30 feet.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah.
So
I
just
know.
these big guys and this feller.
still having them stunned. How long are they stunned for?
Until they make a successful intelligence saving throw. So forever.
So why didn't we open with
Permanently.
this?
All right, so
That's
just
fantastic. Yeah, bring this stuff up in planning, for God's sake.
okay. So
If I hear that, my next turn's gonna be just going to the tree and fucking doing this in front of their faces.
all right,
So
so
in threes, feeling all cool. We're gonna show up to the party. Everybody's frozen and just getting poked with a fork until they die.
all right, lonely.
Stat.
Lonely is stunned. I'll give him a save on a nat 20,
I
but
forgot
that's
about
it.
the stunning aspect of it. I just remembered the damage and the many.
All right, so
Yeah, this is fucking awesome.
blood scale,
This
you
is
are
what I
up.
was gonna try to do to the in the last battle, but then I got paralyzed.
Was
Oh,
was
yeah.
communicated?
In a fit of irony.
How the lady
Oh, yeah.
has Susanly turned the
Was
tables.
communicated that they were out of commission for now?
Yeah, I would say you guys would know all of your guys' abilities and know what happened. Like, I have no problem with that.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna drop back down to where I was and start my transformation.
Perfect. All right. And then Zephyr.
We're sorry. Zephyr's headset is off at the moment.
I'm here.
She's
There
measured.
she is.
Yeah.
trying to see what I can see.
Fucking wizards, man. Fucking wizards.
Okay.
The best part about
Crowd
this is
control.
that just as one, both me and you made crowd control casters. So
Okay, I'm gonna put myself
God,
right
it's good.
here.
Okay.
2 square. Ow! I gotta get the right thing. 2 squares below. Alright, so I'm right here. And right about here, I think. Hang on. Hang on. Shit, it's gonna hit me too. Oops. What?
You can tank
Did you
it.
use all your movement?
Yeah, I used them. Fuck it, I'm gonna get it everywhere.
All right. What are you gonna do? I'm so curious.
Right here,
Okay.
because it will also hit. Yeah, it'll hit him
Biggie.
too.
Okay.
Maelstrom.
Oh, okay. Kick ass.
30
All right.
foot
So
radius, so it's in a circle. So.
stunned automatically fails, and all strength saving throws, so they automatically take the 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Noise.
And they're pulled 10 feet towards the center.
Yep.
So they're pulled away from my friends.
And then let's see if the Lost make their save. Strength. 16 fails, so 29 and 10 feet closer. Did you make your save?
Oh, I need a strength saving throw, right?
You said it hit you, so yeah. Yeah, strength saving throw, see if you can resist.
Oh my god. I got him, guys! Punches herself in the face. Never hurt herself in her confusion.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh my
So-
Hurt
god!
herself in her confusion.
So you're pulled 10 feet closer and you take the 29 bludgeoning damage as well. Luckily, you were just a dragon, so you got no problems with health. Alright.
Health missing, so now I have 5 health points
Oh,
missing. So
That's right, yeah, because, yeah. Alright, that bonus action, because the inspiring leader.
take it. Oh yeah, inspiring leader. Okay, so I can do a bonus action?
If you have one, yeah, because that was movement action. You still have bonus action.
Can't bonus attack action.
Nope.
Hurt somebody.
Not that I'm aware of that you have.
But I can cast. Nope, I can't. I didn't say that. Shit.
Alright. No worries, next turn. Alright, that'll bring us.
No bonus action.
Okay. I'll bring us to Visair.
Cool, just checking something out.
Trying to figure out where they can get these lightning bolts in.
Difficult terrain too. So.
I think.
Step forward here. And I am going to cast me Sunbeam.
Sunbeam. Okay, well, here, okay, so let me look at this. Stunned, you can still make Constitution saving throws, so they don't auto-fail. So let's see if they make it. So 17, so fail, and then 3. Yeah, they fail. So 34 points and blinded.
It's radiant damage. If they're undead or resist, they have disadvantage. That doesn't matter because they didn't need it normally.
Yeah.
And I can create a new line of radiance. Yeah.
On your turns.
They're
Yep.
blind now, and they take all that.
Perfect.
How
All
are,
right.
How are these
Ain't
two?
dead yet?
They're not dead yet. This one's like the two littler ones are not looking good at all. Like they're you see the one with all the hook hands actually took some damage by trying to claw at his eyes because he has no hands when the sunbeam hit him. The big guy is okay for now.
This is sunlight as well. Does that take them away from his natural environment, though?
Yes, yeah. The sunlight, as long as you hold it, they no longer have the bonus to their dark vision or anything like that. Oh, I'm reading something that's gonna make things. Okay, never mind. All right, Mesnos.
Mezzy has changed back at this point. Reading something.
Sure.
$300 okay.
Yeah.
Due to the sunbeam, is there any vision on the big guy?
Yeah, sunbeam is lighting up the area. You guys can see all three of these guys down here easily.
Okay. He can also effectively see Zephyr.
Yeah. Effectively see Zephyr, effectively see Zarak, effectively see everybody except for Bloodscale and the Zaz. The Zars.
Alright, so his 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
That's fucking. Radius is half, right?
What spell is it?
No, just on a sphere, radius.
Oh yeah. Radius is half. Yeah.
So if I put it there, it won't hit Zephyr, and it will hit the top guy. Okay. So right here. This right here. See that? See it right there?
See it?
See it right there?
I do, yeah.
You see it right there?
I do. Alright, so save, and then Nightwalker. Save.
We take half.
Still a lot of damage. And then, let's see. Only. Come on. There we go. Fails! Alright, and then that's Insect Plague, so 24. You see the insects just start swarming and eating these.
Well, it should hit
monsters.
both Nightwalkers and both the medium guys.
Oh, yeah, I got both the medium guys. I'll do the other Nightwalker. I forgot. 1 second. Second Nightwalker. Yeah. Makes a save. Still takes
There, it's half.
12 points. Yeah, you see the the guy with the scythe arms before, he's almost becoming just he's completely covered at this point, and he looks more bugs than meat at this point. Bugs in the skeleton. As it's his turn, he is blind, so he is just going to lash out to anything close to him, so he's actually going to end up attacking the Nightwalker because he is lost, and that's part of his being lost thing. So he is going to... He's just going to try to embrace it. He's going to try to hug anything around him.
Embrace it. Sorry.
Does he have advantage because that guy's stunned?
Oh yeah, he does. No, it's an auto hit because it's an auto crit because that guy is stunned. So he takes 50 piercing damage.
And he didn't even see it either. He doesn't even know he got stabbed by his buddy.
Yeah.
Jim, what
And
the fuck?
he's not grappled because he's so much larger. He's so much larger he can't grapple him, but he just stabs. You see, as this beetle encased skeleton with scythe arms stabs its forearms into its thing, and you hear a wail like as he's holding on to its leg.
Alright, now it has to make another con save.
Horrifying.
Oh yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Had 3 HP.
I could have rolled all ones and that still would
Okay,
kill
good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you see as he holds on, the beetles continue their work, and you see the main portion of it just kind of like falls away from the arms that are still embedded in the edge as it falls over and hits the ground.
Minions in the mummies that screams and does one last thing before the beetles eat him.
Yes.
That's the visual I was going for. So yeah, exactly, perfect. Let's see, Nightwalkers. Let's see if they can. Nope. definitely not. And then that'll bring us back to Uza.
All right, I gotta continue on this stuff. Wait, nope, they're screaming. There's a maelstrom. Yeah, fuck it, let's go. I'll just fly towards the chaos until I see.
Perfect.
Well, I know. Yeah, that guy's. I'm gonna go for this guy.
Okay.
He's stunned, right? Still?
He's stunned. Auto hit. Auto crit. Doesn't matter. He's dead. He had 8 HP. You win.
Oh, damn.
Good job. But like,
He just
it
lined
was.
up the shot perfectly, and he just already falling over dead. Oh. Oh shit. All right.
You pull a Legolas where he's like pretty much dead. And you're like, that one's mine.
17, 21.
And that'll bring us to Ulumfa. Yeah. Excuse me.
It's untied.
Mally.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay, good. Action dash would get you within range.
Yeah. Doesn't that use stuff? Extra stuff?
It uses your action, so you'd be able to attack next turn, but...
Also, those guys explode when they die. Which is going to be a problem for Bloodscale in a minute, but that's fine.
Yeah, you could 30 feet, fire arrow, throw javelins.
Yeah. Yep.
How far away can she summon her spirit blade thingy?
It's... Well, let me look. It's no. I believe 30 feet. Let me double check.
So weird today, Jesus.
Cat?
Yeah, she's like being uber lovey.
It's been like that for like the past few weeks, dear.
Those are all auto crits because he's stunned, so just roll damage and double it.
It's gonna do blood mark
Yeah, 30 feet
him.
per
Oh,
blood
okay.
mark. So, and that'll also double because it's dice and he's stunned. So go ahead and roll damage for the longbow, the extra D8, and then double the dice and add your dexterity modifier, which is 1. So.
Oh boy! Oh, I
Do
get
that
to
3
one more,
times.
'cause One of those.
Oh, and then
was
you got a crit. Yeah, so
I get to do another.
yeah, so
Technically, they were all crits.
all right, yeah, so oh god, they were all crits.
Longbow,
Unfortunately,
longbow.
it's- yeah. Perfect. Now roll 48. So 18. Jesus. Okay, so 18, 26, 35, 43, minus 4. No, plus 4. Yeah, 43 points of damage to this big guy. That was good shooting, Tex. That'll bring us bonus action.
Yeehaw! Well, I would summon my spirit blade if I'm not too far away.
You can summon it 30 feet away, so you can put a red on him.
Okay.
So you watch a little Olympho runs up and then just pulls the arrows super quick, fires them off, and you see they just stab into this big giant thing that's not moving. And then after releasing, hand goes back again as if she's going to draw another arrow, and just grabs the blade, throws it forward, and it spins through the air and is caught by the spirit of Garl as he holds it in front of him and then fades into invisibility. And that'll bring us to Zarak.
Invisibility?
Yeah, you normally can't see him. Like, she throws the blade to it, and the spirit catches it, and then it's just a floating blade, visually.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's invisible? I got true
It's
sight.
friends, not foe.
Yeah. Alright.
How's this guy looking?
That guy has not really been touched much. He's taken a little damage, but not a ton. Your psychic stream's the only thing that hit him.
That's a good point. Okay, so not that then.
The math of do they explode if I hit them with disintegrate?
Well, it's more a question of what level of disintegrate do I use? No, I was actually the point was that if he was looking fairly rough, I was gonna Misty Step, Thunder Step, and do a "Come with me if you want to live," and take blood scale out of there.
No, Bloodscale's still a cloud.
Oh,
he's still
yeah.
He's
transforming.
also like 75 feet in the air.
This
That's a good
guy,
point.
this guy's not looking nearly as healthy as that guy.
Well, I know, but I've
You
got
can get
other
Zephyr
things.
out of the explosions, though.
That's true. So, and how big of an explosion do these guys make when they die?
It's a 15 feet
From their center?
from their center.
Okay.
It's about 10 feet
And
around.
so
their
the other
border.
the other one's rough?
Yeah, that one's rough. That one right there. This guy.
The bottom one's rough, man.
I'll
Okay,
take the rough
yeah.
guy.
Wow.
Like we,
And okay, just for sleep deprived memory, when they explode, what are the effects thereof?
basically, I can knock you out. It's a death cloud thing. Let me pull it up again.
So just tons of damage.
It's a shitload of damage that takes a long rest to heal.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because it takes max HP.
That's right. Okay. Fascinating.
Oh, and you also know that if you die from it, you die.
Die.
Yeah, like,
And how tall
Die,
are
my
these
darling.
guys?
huh?
How
These
tall
guys?
are they?
These guys are 30 feet tall.
So you're still 15
Really big.
feet away from him.
Yeah, that was my math, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because Zephyr, you're in the danger zone there.
I'm gonna get out of the danger zone and then I'm gonna kill him.
Unless
Well-
he kills him right now.
Well,
Yeah.
if
Die.
he's real
No, I'll
low,
just-
if he's real low, go ahead and attack the other guy. I got something cooking that can hit both of
Okay.
them. So
You
I'll
got
just
it.
hold an action for the other one, or when she moves.
What happens if they get disintegrated? Do they still explode? If they
You don't know.
are
You've never
reduced to
disintegrated one.
nothingness? All right, let's try it.
Okay.
Here we go. 7th level
Fine.
disintegrate on this guy.
Oh, and that guy.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm due. So that is a dexterity save. He's unable to make. So he auto fails for 96 points of force damage. As you just burned a little hole right through his shadowy form. He's still standing though. Didn't kill him. Did a shitload of damage though.
Big old chunk of them.
Bonus action movement.
Just a bit.
Perfect. Okay. Blood skill.
I feel comfortable in my thing to keep the transformation going. It's only been one turn so far, so this will be 2.
Perfect. Zephyr.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Good plan.
Come back here.
Okay.
Get your butt out of my face, girl.
That is a weird spell. What does that do?
It's like banishment, right?
Nothing. Absolutely.
But only for their ass.
She won't stop. I love her to death, but my God. Cast that
Con save. They can still try these.
on this guy.
Alright, he fails, and that is
That's radiant damage.
Nice.
perfect. Yep, yeah, the moon, even through the, like, it's through this darkness, you see this shaft of silver light from the moon just shoot down and start lighting the silver flames across the flesh of the Night Walker. Bonus action.
Lived?
He lives.
That's it.
Perfect. Vicer.
Alright, how bad does this guy look?
That guy looks, he's not bad. He's bloodied, but just barely.
Alright, I'm going to move and then use a bonus action to dash
Okay.
to right here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna readjust my sunbeam
Perfect.
to
Gonna roll the new damage and everything for me, if you'd be so kind. All right, I can try to make these. There's one.
I don't know
Two.
what spell slot I used for that. Okay, I think it's okay. Alright.
Okay.
As long as you didn't use the wish spell slot, it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I had to check. That was the only one it could have, so I was like, you better
Okay.
not. Alright.
Okay. So 17 reading. Wow, that was
And they're
low roll
blinded.
this time. Oh yeah. Now, so they both fail, even though they have a plus damn 7. Because Vicer doesn't know it, but he's actually just literally lucky, so that works out. Bonus action.
I use my bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm. Mezzy.
They're both blind, yeah.
Yeah. They're both blind.
He's just gonna maintain concentration on the insect swarm.
Perfect. So let's get an attack.
Isn't it Three's turn?
Oh yeah,
it is.
Threesa. Thank you.
We also didn't roll damage for them ending the Nightwalkers ending their turns in the insect swarm.
Oh, okay. We can roll that in a sec. Right after Threesa goes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I mean, you could roll it because it might.
Okay, roll the damage.
Because
Because those are con. That's con save again, right? For the bugs.
fuck is it? It disappeared. And by it, I mean my brain. Yeah, it's con, so they can save.
Dude. Okay, the second one saves. So
Second
the
one
top
did.
one. 27.
Hot damn.
That's near max roll. It feels like. No, I guess not. That's,
27. Try not to crit on your wings.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
it's
You
well
rolled
above
2 in there.
average.
all right.
It's above
Perfect.
average, but you rolled a 2 in there.
All right. So. Perfect. They're still standing.
First one.
Who are you attacking? Top or bottom?
Top.
Top. Hits. Auto hits. Auto crits.
Oh, auto crit. So that's.
He's still stunned. Yeah.
Well, hold on. So that's 52 just from the sneak attack, and 62, 70 points of damage.
70 points of damage. Very nice. You see, as Threesa takes aim with the Dragon Balls, he pulls it back, and he takes very careful aim at the small glowing eye, releases it, and as he does, the bow releases this dragon roar, like, and you see these wings kind of sprout from the the arrow as it what?
It does extra shit.
It does.
Wait,
well,
what happened?
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I know.
Nope.
I interrupted the fuck out of you. It takes 5 more points of lightning damage. I'm sorry.
That's great. Yeah, and then you see the wings that are made of lightning appear outside of the arrow as this tiny dragon form appears around the arrow as it flies forward, and as it flaps its wings, the arrow is just gone even faster than it normally would be as it fires forward and dives into this creature. Brings us to our poor boys. They're just some poor
Nobody
boys.
loves them.
Nobody loves them. Not even they do. And that'll bring us to
They're
Uzo.
in their life from their monster.
No,
How
they
far-
ended their turns.
Oh, yeah.
Insect plague.
Insect plague.
Oh yeah.
It's a shame that my.
Do-do-do.
time
Roll
being
that
doesn't-
beautiful beam damage. 24. So
Scary.
bottom. You see that as the bottom one is frozen in place. You see it starts to shake as it tries to move, and the insects just start to swarm, and they go into where the eyes are and start to hollow out until you can see the bugs from the inside of the skull. As the rest of the body just dissipates into smoke, the skull falls, hits the ground, as it also turns into smoke. It releases all these bugs that swarm over to the other one, as the other one just has to be slowly eaten while paralyzed. That'll bring us to Uzo.
So, did
So
it
which
not
one?
explode?
Oh, shit.
Oh, it exploded, but nobody else was around it but the bugs. So, and they're magic bugs, so they don't
make
give a
that
fuck.
shit? Oh, magic bugs. Nice. All right, cool.
They ain't real bug, they magic
They
bug.
magic
fuck
bugs.
off,
Yeah,
man. We
I like
fuck off.
those magic bugs.
Those dang on magic bugs, man.
Man, dang on, they come from the earth. They come from the magic. Man.
How bad does this one look?
He's fucked up. Go ahead and just
Okay.
roll the damage and let me know what it is.
All right. Is blood scale within range of its blowing upness?
No.
No, he's still above it. I mean, it's an auto hit, auto crit. Just roll that beautiful damage. Okay.
Auto crit?
Yeah, he's paralyzed. That's what paralyzed does. Like, you
Does that mean Ulu can
He's
just go up
stunned.
there and
He's
infinitely beat him to
incapacitated.
death?
70.
Except for
Well,
the
yeah, but
explosion,
then
yeah?
It's the
Look
same
at the
thing
explosion.
Yeenoghu did to
Oh, yeah,
poor
yeah.
Zarak. Okay, so that's way more than 20, so he's got
Like 90 points of damage there.
perfect. And then you guys hear some skittering as this guy just runs the fuck away. Like, all right, that'll drop combat as you guys
That worked
defeated everything in the
surprisingly
area.
well, everyone. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, looked like a little
Prompts
bit
to everyone.
A little
Zarek?
bit confused at first, but
Um,
Zarak MVP definitely.
MVP. Yep. Yep.
I know, I love that. I totally forgot that it actually stunned. I was just like, yeah, it's a lot of damage, and it hits,
No,
you know.
Yeah, that combat was
10
literally
up to
just
10.
a race to see who could kill what first.
Yeah.
Good shit, you
Blinded
guys.
stun.
All right, now let's.
Bloodscale will
ready for
finish his transformation, but actually
Perfect.
land on the ground.
three.
Perfect. So
Yeah, let's take up defensive positions around the tree. Eyes
Okay.
up for anything.
Remember, I'm
coming our
gonna
way.
probably gonna need some healing during this.
All right, I'm gonna start out with a bless on you. I think I have that spell prepared.
I
do.
have healing word. That's not gonna help.
Don't worry about it yet. Worry about it when the tree starts fucking me up.
Well, don't forget you can upcast healing word. But okay, so we're waiting for blood. We're taking defensive positions, waiting for Bloodscale to
Okay.
reform. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
So you guys,
I'm gonna hit him with the healing word.
perfect. 14 healing for you, Bloodscale. Everybody, go ahead and put your character where you'd like them on the map, as far as your defensive positioning goes. And then Bloodscale, you go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, I was just gonna cast light.
Perfect. It's half distance of its normal, I think, 60 feet, so 30 feet of light. What are you casting light on? Usually
I'm
you
just gonna
attach it to
center it
something.
on the tree.
Perfect. So you just, the tree,
We can see all around.
15 feet of light
Three.
around the tree. Sorry, go ahead.
Three
Or 30
Zanus
feet.
are gonna throw in a couple more to just.
Perfect.
Quick
You know, I'm
coverage.
gonna say let's boost that to its regular. Is it 30
We'll
or
set 'em up
60
in
feet
a-
of light?
We're gonna set him
30
up in a
feet.
triangle
30 feet, okay.
like this.
Or 20 actually.
20.
We're
Okay.
gonna set him up in a
Perfect.
triangle around the tree, so it's like.
Perfect. So you guys light the area a bit with these lights. So
Yeah.
with 10 feet coming from each, that's a decent amount of light. All right, Bloodscale, you solidify. Everybody's ready. What are you doing? You're muted, but I can hear you.
Good.
That's good. All right.
Beginning suckage. I'm going to attempt to, however,
Mhm.
because I have extra fucking dream steel on this. No, because it changed the form of the axe. We just don't know if it did anything yet, so never mind.
Mhm.
I'm just going to. I'm not gonna jam it in case not trying to kill whoever's inside.
So you would. So do you want to attack like the tree coming out of the mouth rather than at the base like you did before? And so, is that what I'm hearing?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
Bless.
roll. Bless. Okay, you are blessed. Go ahead and mark yourself
I'm gonna
blessed.
rage as
Rage.
well.
That's a good idea. Go ahead and make your attack.
It'd be really bad if I said reckless right now, wouldn't it?
Who knows?
No, I'm not doing that.
I am going to cast Enhance Ability too.
Perfect.
Why is this not clicking?
what ability are
now?
you
It's
enhancing?
doing that stupid fucking input values.
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
I think he already gets that from rage.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he already has advantage on rage or strength
Oh,
checks.
then Constitution because it gives him 2d6 hit points.
Perfect.
That's a good call.
Okay, go ahead and roll the 2d6 so he knows how many hit points he has. 7, perfect. And then,
9 under 10.
All your attacks have a plus
I'm gonna-
D4 and all your saves. have a
and
plus D4.
more importantly, you have advantage on Constitution checks, which is going to be great. Go ahead, sorry.
And
Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna give him the delight from my mask of stuff. Give him an advantage to resist being frightened.
Perfect.
Yeah, and when you it's an inspiration die, so use it when you want. But you'll gain temporary hit points equal to twice the amount rolled on the die as well. So
Excellent. All right, so
Buff.
Just dump it in. It's fine.
yeah. We know you're about to just stand there, and get punched in the face. So
all right, so the 26 hits, and it's exactly where you want to hit. And as you
28.
28. Sorry, as you thunk into this tree, and it starts the negative energy starts to whiplash through you. You make a Constitution save at advantage from the Bear's
Plus a
Endurance
D4.
plus a
I'm
D4.
healthy. I'm useless. Or I'm not useless. I'm useless. Shit.
24.
24 is still good either way.
Perfect. So you take 39 points of necrotic damage, halved, down to 20. 19, because you're a player.
Doesn't
Do you-
that reduce even more with his rage?
No, it halves.
It
That, that was the half.
Yeah, that
Oh, I thought
was
he made
that.
I'm sorry, I thought he made the save.
That's why he only rolled 5.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm glad somebody who's figured out what I'm doing here. All right, go. Are you holding
Hey, man,
on?
I'm just hoping for quarter
Yeah,
damage.
I have to. Let's go.
Perfect. Con save.
Which is nice.
Advantage. Bless. 24. 16. 3. Perfect.
27.
19. Reduced to 9. Another con save.
Nice.
Bless.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the bless, just so I know.
Okay. 32.
So with the crit, you guys watch as he has this thing embedded, and as his hands, you see the negative energies going up his hands. The flesh itself is starting to wither on his hands around him. The scales flaking and falling off. With this natural 20, you see all of a sudden the shadow and specter of the dragons in his head kind of start to splay out, and then you see a ripple of almost this prismatic rainbow energy kind of roll down his scales into his hands as they re-solidify over on top of it, strength once again flowing into your hands. Con save.
Creepy.
Ooh.
Hold on. Here's the bless, and then I have that inspiration die, right? What is it? What's the die?
It's a D10.
And I get 12 hit points off of that.
It's 21.
It's 21.
Better than a 13!
You take 39 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 19.
I'm gonna throw him another bardic inspiration.
Perfect. So you guys, so Vicer, as you guys watch as Vicer taps his rolls his pulls his ring across the mask, and as it does, this kind of note almost like visibly takes place, and you see this image of like a smiling, like almost theater mask just appear for like half a second across Bloodscale's face and then disappears. One more Constitution saving throw.
If I feel that this is the last one, I'm going to blow the inspiration anyways.
Yeah, you might as well.
Blast.
Okay, go ahead and blow the inspiration and the D4. 6 extra health points.
So, 30.
Perfect. So
No,
you take
yeah, 30.
14 points of necrotic damage. As at this point you manage to hold on, and then with the energy pulled from the tree, you're able to give me just a strength check advantage. Yeah, easier. So you're
roll less than a 20.
I know. I just wanted to see how much over 20 you got.
Not
part
much.
of my fun in high level D&D is seeing just how ridiculous you guys have gotten. So you don't even have to pull the axe back, as you just shove it through, and then you kind of balance it on your axe for a second and like toss the rest of this tree behind you as it crashes into the brush. And then you see just the top is just sticking out, and the unconscious body below it, mouth open, the tree growing from it is now just a stump. To remove the stump, I'll need an athletics check from somebody.
I'll do it.
All right.
Can I guide him with a
Amarillo.
medicine check?
Guidance.
Medicine check won't help with this. This is just brute strength.
I have advantage on this already.
That's from.
Well, I'm sticking medicine so that we don't kill the person.
I'm just ripping the stump out. It's fine. I will take that guidance, though.
Perfect. Okay, roll it.
That guidance is from Threeza, so Uza doesn't lose bless.
Perfect. Okay, 25. So you read and you kind of get you see the roots like kind of splaying through the mouth, and you're able to pull the jaw just a little bit open. You get down and you're able to get your hands underneath it, and you guys watch
If I
this.
dislocate this.
You as you give it a mighty heave and you pull, and the rest of you see these roots that were in the ground coming out of the bottom of the body. You get pulled up through, and you see as Blitzkill pulls out this basically root system from out of this poor creature's mouth. There's a bit of black tar starts to ooze from the wounds and from his mouth, and continues to pour from the eyes.
Can I take a look at them and see if I can help them?
Sure, medicine check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Mesnos will assist.
Perfect. So advantage guidance. Mesnos is proficient in medicine, right?
No.
So only assist would somebody proficient would only be able to assist. So because this is a
I am
complex.
jack of
medicine.
all trades. Does that mean I can assist?
That does, yeah. So perfect. So 19. You don't need to roll to assist. That was just to give her the advantage. So 19.
Oh, okay.
You don't. So this person is now free from whatever the influence is, but they are bleeding out. They'll need any magical healing will help them. Any healing of any
Mesnos will
support
pull a
needs to.
scale off of the platinum scarf and say whatever the command word that you decide is the command word for it.
Perfect.
For 10d4 hit points.
Perfect. So he pulls it out, says the brass's name, and go and roll the healing.
Ba boom.
Go and mark off all those cure wounds. Mark off your spell slots. So 19, 22, 26, 31 points of healing. Plus 13. Was that 13 for blood scale? I forgot.
That 13's for my healing word.
Okay,
No, it's
perfect.
for the trunk.
Perfect. Okay, so as you.
One of Zephyr heals has +1 because of her circlet.
That's 15 from me
Perfect.
because I have my +1s.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys watch as as you guys start to heal, the emaciated, almost unrecognizable form starts to recover and fill out, and you see this gold-skinned elf collapse. It's still unconscious, but is been healed from this.
Stabilized?
Yep, Zarak, give me a history check.
History.
I know
Yep.
much about history.
This is
Slightly more
Garmorn.
than average about history.
This is Garmorn. This is the Master's son.
The master?
Shit.
The master.
Our teacher.
Elias Dawnforge's son.
Not the
Alright.
time.
Alright, let's get a tree out of here, eh?
Before we tree, Mesnos is gonna, because once you pull one, you gotta pull the other two by the looks of it by end of day. He's gonna pull another scale and do 10d4 for Zarak.
Perfect.
17, and then 10d4 for blood scale. Of course, blood scale gets the most.
Perfect. Good.
And blood scale will pick up said unconscious boy and go, "Let's go. Let's mean to move. Let's go. Come on."
So,
Wait, sorry, what's that 17 for Zarak? Sorry.
it's your healing.
Neat.
Yeah. All right, you guys have made your way to the. You guys are in the forest. There are trees here that you can use to transport via plants.
Alright, everyone, gather up. Let's get out of here.
All right, everybody, make sure you have a jumping buddy.
All right, Vicer, how are you phrasing this wish?
I wish to use transport via plants to get us back to the tree that took us here.
Perfect. All right, so the magical portal opens. You guys run through. There's a blinding light as you walk through and cross the barrier, and you find yourselves back in Kern. You guys come out the same tree in the courtyard in Kern.
Ah.
And I know we ran really late last week and last couple of weeks, so just for you guys' information, we're going to do, you guys can have the rest of this day and rest everything. We're probably going to end there. So what would you guys like to do once you guys hit Kern?
See if we can wake up the elf dude.
Yeah.
Well, first, right?
Well, I take him over to Tuza.
Well, and get some orcs situated. And civilians and 2 paladins.
Split the party, split the party, split the party.
And Bloodscale needs to have a full Dragon Council meeting at some point.
All right, so what are we doing first?
They taking the elf to Tuza.
All right, and who all is going to do that?
Uza will.
Bloodscale's carrying him, so I think that, and Mesnos will go with Zephyr either way. So I think that's a good half.
Perfect. So Bloodscale, Tuza, Mesnos, and Zephyr are headed to the Temple of Akati.
I'm gonna go check on what's going on with the orcs. See how that's getting settled in, I guess.
Perfect. So who all is going to see orcs?
Well, Theresa will probably go with Vicer.
Yep.
Definitely.
So Vicer, Threesa. Ulu, where are you headed? Male? Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
I mean, your orc war chief. You might want to go check on them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
and then Zarak. Perfect. Zarak, where are you headed?
To the sleepy times.
Oh, you
Just immediately to sleep.
I didn't know if you could see my video. Like,
Oh,
Good job, everybody. Knock it out.
I got hurt a lot. I'm
Right,
going to
I
bed.
need a nap. Well, and I also burned a lot. I mean, I burned through quite a few of my high-level spells.
I had 6 spells left.
Yeah, I definitely was nuking everything. My magic fingers.
I actually have a
Pulled
lot
over
of
here.
spell
You're
slots
just like,
left,
"Idiot."
but
Nice.
like I used my 9th and 7th and
Yeah, same.
you know some other stuff. But yeah,
It's good, man.
the
That was
sleepy
awesome.
time she
Being able
comes.
to
Wow,
just
that's
rock
helpful.
them
That's
like
right.
that, and then.
Well,
do
it
the-
was kind of that like, all right, this is we're probably not doing anything until our next thing. And yes, I'm hurt, so let's just get this done quick.
yeah, yeah.
perfect. Zarak is headed off to his room to sleep and meditate and shake it off.
It's like the middle of the day still, right? Or what time is it?
There's no day or nights at this point. It's been about at this point. Let's see, you guys transport.
How long I've been awake, I guess.
You guys been awake for
Like
about
7 hours.
7 hours. Yeah, I was gonna say 7 hours.
Alright.
So you're about halfway through the day-ish.
Okay.
Whoa! Hi, cutie. All right.
Anyone else
Sounds good.
really happy we killed the mayor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. I'm happy I stepped on his head.
All right. So those of you bringing to the temple, you guys come up to the temple of Akati. Little worse for wear. It still has a sleeping. So the dragon horde has still destroyed a bunch of the interior. But as you come in, you see a lot of the horde has been moved, but there's still a ton of Electrum. Threesa kind of like is you see Threesa has got clearly like a pile that he's counted a bunch of stuff into, and then he's basically cleared out like a corner where he's counting them and stacking Electrum as he kind of looks up. Oh, hi.
14, 28, 17.
No.
7, 36.
He throws a dagger at you.
That's fair.
It's okay. You can have a bunch of this. It's fine. They say as one of the dragons in my head is like going like mine.
What the hell? My mouse has disappeared. This is great.
Oh.
There, okay. You catch the dagger easily. He tosses it in. He's not trying to hurt you or anything. You did.
No, yeah, I'm going to place the dagger on the table in front of him and just go, 1.
And he kind of like you see, he has like there's like 4 stacks that are like super high. They're almost like nipple height sitting down. He just kind of grabs, he shoves them back into the giant pile, and he grabs a single one, puts it there. What happened?
You got to do smaller piles, man.
I don't think counting's like our priority right now.
That's fair. We have somebody that's super fucked up.
Oh, yeah, bring him in. And you guys bring in Garmorn, this gold-skinned elf.
Oh, while we're at it, I'll cast Greater Restoration on him.
Oh, go ahead and roll that.
Boom.
Oh, that was gross. Sorry, just threw it in my mouth.
You kinda helps
Having a
him
good
out.
time.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Now I just have to.
All right. Yeah, that'll.
God, I'm a.
So as you You reduce one of his exhaustion levels and a debilitating effect. You see his eyes kind of open, and you see his eyes are pure silver, and his skin is gold. As he kind of wakes up, like, that was what is happening? The dreams are dark. The world is dark. There's a fight to kill. Fobator fights again. Mother is gone. Who the fuck are you? What is happening?
Your mom trained us to fight.
Yeah, how's it going?
He kind of like takes a second. He looks around and like, Zephyr, Bloodscale, Usa.
How the fuck does he know me?
I've heard there are many that speak well of you in Vernder when I visited.
Oh, well, I'm glad my reputation has changed.
Yes, the petty thievery was quickly overlooked when you helped save them from what seems to be Slaad invasion.
Yeah.
Apparently,
You can't say something's overlooked if you immediately bring it up. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, no, I appreciate that.
He's
That's
still almost dead. Can we not be this pedantic?
great. Sorry.
something.
Good news, man. We saved his life.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I wanted to be pedantic, I would try this, and I'm going to attempt the dumbest thing. I'm going to attempt to have my scales turn gold and my eyes turn silver.
You know what? Give me a wisdom check.
It's not going to be great.
You guys watch as one of Bloodscale's eyes turns gold, and there's like a ripple of silver through his scales, but it kind of lands in like this kind of weird pattern across as an 8. That's what an 8 gets you.
Alright, that's weird. I'm just going to try to go back to normal.
Wisdom save.
Save it or check?
Check, sorry.
Same thing.
You see how Bloodscale tries to go back, and the silver eye just swaps to the other eye.
It's like when you've got a Rubik's Cube and you try to make the pattern after you finish it, and then you're like, okay, I need to turn it back, and it just gets worse.
And then what happens? I go, damn it, fuck it, whatever. And I just stop trying.
You gotta work on being pedantic.
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
What happened? Why am I here? Where am I? What is going on?
You're a tree outside of Vernder, an evil tree coming out of your face hole,
I was an evil.
surrounded by assholes. What's it called, Uza? Is that
Death Seedling. He ripped the trunk out of your face.
That'd explain the soreness. I feel as he kind of
yeah,
like
your
holds
job
his
probably
chest.
sucks right now.
I feel mostly in my entire chest. It's awful.
Ah,
It's almost
Yeah,
as if
there
I
are
have
roots in that
splinters
chest.
on the inside of me.
Oh.
Alright, well, casting. Are you shitting me? I did
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate
I'm gonna
that. Thank
cast
you.
that again.
why don't you let Tuza cast, for fuck's sake?
That's why we brought him here.
On my things, so I might as well.
How are you just gonna?
I mean, we don't know we're going to sleep.
And
That's true.
you see, as he was like, allow me, and he's gonna cast on himself. He cares 37. He's like, that should be. And as he casts, you see he's like concentrating very hard, and then he like kind of retches for a second. And then as he does, he kind of spits into his hands, and you see all these tiny slivers of wood.
I mean, by now I'm not holding him anymore, right?
He kind of like throws those to the ground. He's like, it's that is quite disgusting.
Yeah,
Sounds
I mean,
dry.
that's the driest of heaving.
Did you?
Right,
And then he kind of looks around. He's like, is it safe to talk amongst the automaton?
Yeah, that's Tuza.
Yeah. He's like my clone brother.
So long as he's not another Doppler again.
My soul bro.
Excellent. That is good to hear that there are more that we can.
I'll feel his
rely on.
hands real quick.
Garmorn's hands, or
No, Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, they feel metal. There's no rings. They feel just fine.
Okay. All right.
They seem very close, grabbing each other's hands in times of distress.
They're literally the same person.
Ah, that
Kind of.
makes sense. I don't know if I'd get along with myself so well. Anyway, did you find it?
Yeah.
Did you find both?
We have a very easy way of getting both very fast.
Oh, that is good. You've heard of the dream. There's much I have to report, but I don't know what you know.
So, what happened to you?
Well, I
What's
had
the
a
last thing you remember?
I had a dream of my mother, and she told me that there was some of the Githzerai that had been trained that we'd visited when I was a child were also going to be joining in against the war against Phobator. She told me that her body had moved on, her soul was desperately trying to hold on to this material plane as long as possible. There are entities of balance in this world that are hunting her. I don't know how long or if she's still on this plane. She told me I would have to find all of you and you would call yourself by her last name, the Dawnforged Company.
Well, I just turn around, like, point at the emblem, like, yeah.
Oh, clever. I like that. There's so much. There are apparently a city being built inside of the realm of dreams.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I know that one.
the god of dreams himself has been put into different pieces. There's a mighty attack on him from many different dreamers to render him inert. The realm of dream has been completely taken over by nightmare. The realms are merging. And then I was jumped by the darkness itself, hogged by this awful creature.
Yeah, they're pokey.
There were many of them. I was not able to escape. I failed my mother in that moment. But it seems that you have succeeded where I could not.
We're at least farther along.
Are any of you musically inclined?
Viserys, but he's not here right now.
I'm here. I can pan flute.
Specifically,
But you have
Are
those
you-
fancy rings?
are any of you bards?
I think Viserys.
Somebody hit me on the brainstone. I'll make my way over.
He's been dabbling.
I think
If only Viser were here at the Temple of Kari. Think very loudly.
Oh, you don't
like,
say that out loud.
I, in your brain, just on my way. I just I dash. Like I think that this is something bad has happened, so I'm running there as fast as I can.
Perfect. Okay.
While so he's on his way. Look, here's what we got. Real quick,
When I get there.
give me a hot second. I'm going to do a thing. Just because I'm not sure I completely trust him, I'm going to do my once per day detect magic to see if there's anything weird around him.
Perfect. So there are residue
residue.
of there's the
Other
residue
than
of the tree.
residue.
Other than that, he is magically inclined. There is magic coming from the rapier at his side. His clothes are magical, and there's something in his pack that is magical.
What's in your bag?
That is what I wished to bring to, well,
I just want to say it.
absolutely. He reaches in his bag and he brings out an instrument. It is a harp.
Does the magic from it look weird?
No, this looks like this is a good magic. It is clearly like it. It's not.
Wow, I don't know why my phone was on so loud. Sorry.
That's okay. That was really funny. No, there's nothing evil about the instrument itself or at all.
Yeah, so other than tree residue, not seeing anything evil. That's good. That's good. All right, so let me fill you in what's going on.
Yes.
As best as I can remember it before my brain decides to forget things.
Sure.
We're setting up in Kern. We are under the Zealer Akeem, which is some Moriphe thing, which kind of protects us from the stupid weird dreams.
Oh,
It's nice.
that sounds good.
We have
I know.
gathered a lot of forces here from many different factions, and pretty much everybody that was still alive in Vernder, other than unfortunately a bunch of orcs, because we couldn't save them all, are now here.
Very well.
We are aware that there are doppelgangers trying to get in the city. We did attempt to put in some measures, but it looks like we're going to have to do something about that anyways. So that's one of our next objectives. We've got basically 2 things that we got to do before we go fight Big Asshole. And yeah, we'll introduce you to everybody when we can.
Excellent. Big asshole. Do you mean Phobator?
I try not to use that word.
Bill running.
That is fair. It's at that point, Vicer, you break through the door and you just see a bunch of people sitting, talking, and a giant. Yeah, it's still massive.
What is it?
Money.
What's wrong? What's going on?
He's got a gift for you.
What?
Thank God you're here.
What?
He's got a gift for you.
You
Yeah.
must be Vicer. I'm Gamon, son of Valaria. Dawnforged.
Pleasure to meet you. Hello.
I'm
I
told-
reach out, handshake.
He shakes your hand, and I'm told you are musically inclined.
I do a little tune on my finger rings. That's right.
Well, then I believe I found the right place for this. And he reaches into his pack and he pulls out this beautiful harp. It's a one that's it's a like arm length harp. It is the Olam harp. So the harp itself, it's in D&D Beyond, so you can look it up and just
What's
add
it
it.
called?
Olam, O-L-L-A. You can just search harp, and it's the O-L-L-A-M-H. If you go to equipment, this exquisite instrument requires attunement by a bard. Anybody else takes psychic damage for trying to attune to it. While you have this harp, you can use an action to play the instrument to cast one of the following spells: Fly, Invisibility, Levitate, Protection from Evil and Good, Confusion, Control Weather, Firestorm.
What the hell?
You can use each of these once a day,
Each of them once a day?
and they use your spellcasting ability and your spell save DC.
Damn.
But no spell slot?
No spell slot. And
So you can only do it once. You can only do each of them once per day with no spell slot.
Why does it have to be a harp? Alright.
you can use the instrument as a spell casting focus, and if you're casting a spell that causes any target to be charmed on a failed saving throw, you can impose disadvantage on the save using any of your any spells that charm,
Slow charm.
just
as long as it has a somatic or material component. Slow is not
Slow
charm.
and charm. No. That would be good. Alright, cool. When I get a wondrous appearance, this will be very helpful.
Actually, as it touches your hands with your blessing, what would you like this magical legendary instrument to look like
I mean,
and be?
I can't turn it into my rings, can I?
You absolutely can with the blessings that you have from the goddess of beauty. Because
Hell yeah.
you, okay. So as you guys watch, as he reaches and hands you this harp, you take it, and you guys watch as the strings almost seem to start playing themselves. This beautiful music starts to kind of tinker and tamper over the top of it, and you feel suddenly at peace. Like, it's a very calming and wonderful music. You all gain 17 hit points.
17 hit points.
The harp
Like
itself,
Oh.
the harp
Like we
itself,
heal 17?
you heal 17 HP. The harp itself begins to like glow, and you see, almost as if sprouting from Vicer's hands, these rose vines wrap the harp and then turn gold as gold roses bloom all around it, and then suddenly, as soon as they bloom, they burst, dropping gold rose petals all around. And as they burst, the harp itself disappears, and you see there are new rings, one on each hand. They each look as a gold.
They go on the pointer finger and middle finger of the right hand.
Pointer finger. Okay, perfect. So 2 rings appear on the pointer finger and ring finger of his right hand. What do the rings look like?
Oh my god. I don't.
Do you want a second? I can give you a second to think, because as all the roses explode, Bloodscale sneezes.
Olive.
Sorry.
So we'll say they look almost as if they're gold harps, like in effigy, almost wrapped around your finger. For now,
Figure something out.
they will change. They will change to your preference as you figure that out.
Yeah, totally.
And you guys are all left. This almost the gold light kind of lingers in the air as the music slowly fades around you.
All right. Thank
was
you so
pleasant.
much. Yeah, I liked that. Real dude.
I did not see that coming.
It's like his thing. He's got like he takes amazing things and makes
True.
Yeah, Colin.
I wish I had such an ability. At that point, Threesa breaks through the door. You can't run away from me like that!
How did he get away from you? We are faster than he
Oh
is.
god, all the birds are in one room!
Did he tell you to lose?
I didn't say it out loud.
We're telepathically bonded.
I didn't know how not to. All right. I was like, it's fine.
That's fair.
I
That
can't
actually
remember.
makes
Has
me feel
Tuza
better.
seen Threesa?
Tuza kind of like starts looking at you, and he kind of looks at my Threesa.
Spider-Man meme time. Everybody point.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's just a thing. So I think I've discovered that I don't produce. I just reproduce asexually.
That is not at all what happened.
There are 2 pieces of evidence here that suggest I'm just.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was no sex involved, and there are more than one of him now. So
Exactly. Yeah.
by definition,
Right, like he didn't do it himself, is why I disagree. 'Cause I
Let's go
created
just
one of
raising
those
his
with you.
hand.
I'm his daddy.
that's a good
Bloodscale's
point.
just raising his
Like,
hand.
Huh.
I believe Bloodscale is a question.
Yeah, let's get.
Somebody, tell me what asexually means.
Garamorn pipes up. He's like, that means they had babies without doing it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Also,
See?
yeah.
That's
Teacher
how I
said
was
so.
created.
I hit things. Wait, what?
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 Wait, you're
Just repeat that.
That's how I was created.
by Ilaria.
Yes. She wished me into existence.
Did we just accidentally stumble on lore through a sex joke?
You did, actually, yeah.
That's amazing.
I
Y'all
think
are
you
right.
bait the trap. They will find it.
Alright, so you said she wished.
Yes.
Okay, so but you can be healed.
That's correct.
That's
I'm
true,
not a
we did heal you.
simulacrum. if
Were
that
you
is what
born?
want. She wished to be impregnated.
Well, there you go. So then, okay.
I was born as all are born, but I have no father.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're Jesus.
It's Jesus.
Well, no, I mean, as far
I mean,
as I
some
know,
deity or magical force stepped in, so whatever that person is would be the daddy.
yes. She, not being specific, just asking for a child, was surprised to find herself pregnant.
I
Yeah,
hope it's
yeah, that
not a
would be.
dragon, or else this will get very awkward.
I mean, he has gold, though, isn't he?
You can't
I
cast
am-
magic, right? Oh shit! Is it a dragon?
No, we suspect the closest match would be Libellus in Norith.
I don't know what that is.
That is the god of time.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Wait,
Wait,
stop.
that's very
Yeah,
important.
Time.
Oh!
Oh!
Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know a spell that stops time?
I don't know the spell myself now.
Do you know who?
Who's?
Who does?
I mean, Labellus and Norith would.
Do you know where
How do we contact your daddy god?
I wish I knew.
Hey man, I'm not gonna judge. I got a mommy god. It's fine.
But if you do find yourself, if
What's
you
the
do
town
find,
that we have to go to get the spell? Because there's a town with that spell.
So you guys would know that's the
can
Vatmany
I-
fjords. That's suspected.
We suspect if we go to the that many fjords that we're going to find him there, or we'll at least be able to find the stop time spell. Do you want to come with us? Your father might be there. I don't know if you want to try and meet him or whatnot. I don't
that-
know.
Have a catch?
Is that party of people that told us about that here in Kern?
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. No, I don't think so. No, they wouldn't.
Okay,
be
so
doing-
were they going back to that town? As
Yeah.
far as we know.
Yeah, because they were. You guys met them in the ice fields, and they were at that time they were conscripted to the Hobgoblin army, but
Yeah.
then the Hobgoblin sent them back to the Vatmany to have them try to find a way to get to Kern because of the collapsing state of the world. So they went back to where they were coming from.
But the Hobgoblin army's still here, so that helps.
Yes, that's correct.
Anyway, does he want to come with?
If you would have me, I would love to come with you.
Okay, one we need to take one more nap. You
absolutely.
I
You're
would also
tired as hell.
love some sleep.
Tusa, can you help him out a bit? I believe it's that exhaustion is getting to him.
The Aarakocra exist once more, by the way.
What's that?
I apologize if this is a rude question. How did you once again become Aarakocra?
Well, one day I was scrumming around as a Kenku, picking pockets, and then I wasn't. It was a pretty good day.
All right. We killed this mouth thingy.
Okay.
It broke the curse basically. So there's a bunch of them now. I don't think. We
You'll
don't use
meet
the
my
K word.
people. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much the only one who's cool with Kenku.
Very well.
I'm trying to take it back.
Say that.
From who?
Time.
All right.
Your dad. I
If
guess.
you think that Libellus is truly where you're headed, I would truly wish to come with you.
Wait, so the god of time just chills out on the planet?
Or
You
there's
guys,
a weird temple to him there or something like that.
No.
all you guys know is
one.
that there's some sort of anomaly there that has to deal with time, where the spell seems to be locked to. That's all the information you have.
Okay.
I wonder if that time anomaly means that the town isn't completely fucking darkness fucked.
That would be good.
That would be really nice.
Problem is getting there.
Isn't it always?
What? Do you have any plans as far as getting there?
Well, if we can find a tree nearby, no. If there's any sigils, we could try. Like, if you know the sigils, or if anyone knows the sigils to it, we could try that teleport
If it has any.
if it has any.
We could try sending a message to one of the people that we ran into. See if they made it back safe and see if they know sigils.
Vicer,
Maybe.
roll a D100.
Uh-oh. Everyone get ready.
81.
81. Okay. God damn you guys. Okay.
You become more handsome. I can't become more handsome. You just did.
Now it's smoldering.
I'm already at smoldering, man.
You smolder in your sleep now.
I've got +6 to my charisma. I'm pretty up there.
Roll a D20 for me.
Your jawline is
advantage?
somehow more defined. You
Or
don't
sorry,
have to
roll a
choose Bruce
charisma
Campbell.
check at advantage, not a D20.
Young Bruce Campbell.
Check
Yes.
at advantage.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. So as he's kind of looking at, as you guys are explaining, he's looking at, I believe that, well, I had to go to the Rippenstahl Peninsula that is outside of the Vatmany Fords to retrieve that magical instrument for you.
Oh,
There was even the bardic master there, Garviel Brightnote, is the one holding it. And he did provide me with this, and he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a tattered piece of paper that it's really hard after all of the damage that's been to his body and his clothes and everything that are tattered at this point, and he hands it to you. And as you take it, the glow from the rings resonates with these sigils on the paper, and they all start to glow, and the paper repairs itself. And you now have the transportation routes to get to the Reppenstall Peninsula Bardic College in... Because of course you do.
well,
Ain't that just handy?
I guess we can talk to Zarak then,
Fucking
can't we?
cat.
You needed to get an 80 or higher. And then once you got it, you had to get a 20 or higher. All right,
while
it's
we're
fine.
here,
You're supposed to be like clues, but you roll too well, so it's fine.
while we're here, again, Tuza, can you help him with his exhaustion a little bit?
Me? Oh, yeah, of course. And then Tuz is gonna go over and he's
Not me, you.
Not you.
You, you.
Detective You, Ty's favorite movie.
Son of a bitch. He's gonna cast Rise of Greater Restoration. There it is. Cast it a couple times. Perfect, and that all. And you see, like the tightness of skin and the kind of more gaunt features on Gomorn slowly fall out, and he kind of leans his head forward and he pulls off his hood, and you see his silver hair underneath, and he's like, "Thank you very much for everything you have done for me."
Now that he looks normal, I'm gonna try one more time to look normal.
Okay, go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
Yes.
Hey, okay, yeah, you go back to looking exactly normal the way you normally do.
Well, it's new normal.
As normal as you can get.
Okay, so we still
Be
have the eyes.
normal.
Yeah, he still has the eyes and everything. Yeah.
I'm just be like, they just switched again.
I tried. Don't worry. They went to the way I was trying to make them look, so it's okay.
No, that one's gold and that one's silver.
Oh, the eyeballs?
Yeah.
You mean this one and this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
you
are
switched them, and then you switched them again, and then you just switched them again.
Yeah, but now they're in the right spot.
No, they're not. That's what I'm saying.
He's lying to you. They're fine.
I've got what
We're
9
gonna have
other
issues.
voices here
You and
telling
me, man. You and me. I thought we were gonna be cool. No, that's fine.
You
Hold on,
wait.
whatever counts.
Oh, I thought that was fucking.
You are fun to
Mesmos.
fuck with.
You're a curmudgeon.
No,
I
I
have
don't like him.
I have 11 more voices.
Oh, Sarah reaches his arm around the new guy and like gives him like a shake, like a we're back. No, this guy's all right. Are you kidding me? This guy rules. He's no, this top shelf lad here.
He's gonna just
In my
ask
own
you.
house.
And then
Some days the truth just has to shine through.
Oh,
Tuza. Oh, bro.
yes. Sorry. What?
Hi.
there's a
You
lot
know
of them.
what? This is like a tithe, right? That's the right word, right?
I mean, they gave it to us. Yeah, as much as I can count anyway. Why?
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, it's a tithe.
Yeah. Well, is that what it's called? I don't know religious terms.
Okay. Well, I think
That is the
that's fine.
That's great.
Just know, I mean, we might ask for some of it back, but a lot of it, you just do whatever.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. I mean, I've got, the temple's paid for pretty much. I was just gonna, beat poor people and whatnot, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh yeah. How'd the tent do while we were gone?
Really good. Fed a lot of people. It ran out of food a little bit. So I mean,
It ran out of food.
we got the maximum out of it. It fed about 30 people a day, but that's a lot of people. But luckily we set up a. We were able to use it as a staging area to kind of bring more food to, and now people keep coming every day to kind of eat. And people are really happy it's not seafood, so that's good.
As long as it's improving morale overall, I think that's good.
Also,
And
people
people
hate
dying.
electrically cooked food. Just let you know that lightning cooks food in a bad way. Apparently, people don't like it.
Everything tastes like copper.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I like it, but
All right.
I mean,
Is that a cotton
mean,
thing
what
or a
is-
metal thing?
what does Ulhar think about this? I just
wonderful
opened my mouth.
people need to be fed, of course. Can I have some?
No, I mean the lightning taste.
Oh yes. I appreciate copper tasting things. I'd assume it's something like that. Somebody's going to have to tell me what's going on with him real quick. I've never seen a dragonborn capable of different voices and shape
Oh,
shifting.
you think that's cool? Watch this, and I just say hello.
Oh, there we go.
He kind of like steps back. No, that's
so
far more than ventriloquism in my experience.
Yeah, he's he's calling himself the Dragon Prism at the moment. He represents the spectrum of dragons.
All colors
focal
together as
point.
one.
Name one of them. They'll say hi, or something.
He like,
Except for the one.
he like takes the thing. He's like, oh man, I remember it's so long ago. It's been a while since I've had the.
I'll turn to Zephyr and I'll let a Chuck say hi to her.
He's gonna roll a history check to see if he can remember a name.
Okay. Well, Zephyr's still
No,
saying
he
names, so
doesn't.
I'm still doing it.
Oh, he kind of likes. So they all live. In kind of. That's what the eyes are for them.
We believe.
Interesting. Excellent.
All except this guy, and I held up the bracer. We're working on that.
That is. Other than the bone, I don't understand.
This one is Color of Magic. Kind of
Yeah.
gone at the moment.
The Arcturine?
Yeah.
Fascinating. And then,
Okay.
all right, so it's like 9:35. We're gonna go ahead and probably wrap up there, just because I don't want to keep Zach too long. He's falling asleep at his computer. I don't know if he can actually hear me, but I want him to be able to enjoy everything that's going on. So we'll go ahead and wrap this here. Thank you everybody for tuning in and seeing the save of an NPC I thought was just gonna be flown over. I had no idea you guys were even going to see him with that 30 was required to recognize him in the middle of all of this. So it's unexpected derailment at a pure chance because that's where he was when I was doing background world building. So yeah, we'll catch you guys next week to find out what happens with the Dawnforged company. Woo!